his waffles, maple syrup dripping from his fake roll. Who did he see when he heard who was there? Now it seems that he should.
All right, everybody, welcome out to the Logrum Guys Craft Beer Show. It is Tuesday, November the 4th, 2025. Jersey Johnny coming at you, and with me, as always, is none other than Mr. Samurai Shit Slicer. How are you, Mr. Samurai?
Hey. We'll explain.
More on that in a minute. Yeah.
Sorry, just catching up on some reading.
Of course, because you always pick the most opportune times to catch up on your reading.
Well, I forget.
Or eating, as it were.
Well, yeah. But I ate already, so.
Yeah, already. So there you go.
I mean, I could have some. I could have some Malort sucks. I can have a couple of these things.
Yeah, but you always have Malort sucks.
Yeah. But you know what? I want to taste my beer, so.
Yeah. Do have a Malort sucks afterwards.
Well, because I've got some damn good beer to drink tonight.
Yeah, I got some damn good beer too.
I'm excited.
I am excited. And more on his new moniker later.
Yeah,
shortly, but in a minute.
We'll get to that.
We'll get to that in a minute. However,
a few items of business.
Few items of business too. We want to wish everybody a happy National Candy Day.
Yes. Now we would
for those of you who celebrate.
That would have apologies to our diabetic friends, but they make sugar-free candy. And that would have normally sparked the top 3 of favorite candies, but we've done that already.
We've done that. We've done it in a few incarnations too.
Yeah,
a few different things.
Did that. And hopefully you all got out and on for election day.
Yeah. Vote. Go get out. Exercise your right to vote. Vote for.
Do your civic duty.
Do your civic duty. Do your
duty.
Do your duties.
Just make sure you flush later.
Duties.
Yeah.
This is the Samurai Shit Slicer.
Shit
Slicer. Say that fast 5 times.
This is going to be our most scatological show ever. I think.
Exactly. Anyway, so it's also Happy National Easy Bake Oven Day.
East Bake. We're baking.
I typed easy. Hold on.
No, you didn't.
Oh, I most certainly did.
And Bakes is actually south of you, not east of you, so that doesn't work.
Yeah, it's Southwest Bakes Oven. Yeah. Happy National Easy Bake Oven.
There
I
you
typed
go.
easy because it's easy right here, and I copy and pasted. So
you screwed something up.
I screwed.
But there'll be more on that later as well.
More on that one later. And to round it out, Happy King Tut Day too.
This is the day that the anniversary of when they discovered the tomb, not the day that Steve Martin came out on stage and formed King Tut.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Well, it was born in Arizona, right? Moved to Patagonia. Born in Arizona, moved to Patagonia, King Tut.
Yeah.
I think that was a lyric, right?
I think that was one of the lyrics. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway,
so that might have been one, but we decided to go with the other one. But more on that later in the show.
We'll talk about that towards the end of the show, as we usually do. That's where we put that spot.
Exactly.
We put it there for a reason. So because at that point we've had enough to drink that we can't read what the hell we wrote.
Exactly.
And then John and I bicker over taking each other's things. So it's always fun.
It's always fun. So it's going to be
a great equation.
It'll be even more fun today. But on that note, sir, I am thirsty.
I am very thirsty.
I know you are. So why don't we get right to the show? Let's welcome our guests. We have 3 guests for you tonight. 3 coming all the way from the beautiful, beautiful, beautiful state of Vermont. We have Dani
Underhill, Vermont.
Underhill, Vermont. Yes, and here they are. Please welcome Dani, Bob, and Josh from Foam Brewing. How are you?
You guys,
Foam Brewers, actually. Right?
You guys look a little large.
Foam Brewers.
You guys look a little large for hobbits.
There you go.
It's a little hill.
So how are you? How are you 3 fine people on this fine evening?
Great, doing great this
doing
evening.
good.
Hanging with you guys tonight. Yeah, thanks for having us.
Awesome, thanks for coming on. We mentioned this before we started the show. Speaking of Steve Martin, it's not an arrow; it's a fish, but it's going right through Bob's head, so it looks pretty.
Yeah.
When I thought about opening with the King Tut dance.
We saw that. That was impressive.
Oh, that's good.
And it was impressive that you didn't put Bob's eye out.
That dance was for all the audio listeners tonight.
That's perfect. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, just tune in. Just go to the YouTube channel or Facebook, and you can rewatch his extreme dance there. That was perfect.
Yes.
So
Dancing with the Stars Brewers Edition.
Okay.
Exactly. Exactly. So, how is Vermont? Is it getting cold yet up there? It's getting dark everywhere now.
It's coming and going. It was
Coming and going. It was
65 yesterday, and it's supposed to snow.
We got some.
That sounds about right.
mountains. So like we have like where we live in Underhill, we're on kind of like one side of Mount Mansfield, which is like the biggest mountain in Vermont, and you cut through like a notch road essentially. They go through to Stowe, so like that road is closed already because of the snow. Like we've had somewhat of a decent amount of snow on the mountain. I mean, like Hayes is skiing already.
Yeah, it's completely covered.
That's crazy.
Cool.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Well,
Hard frost, but it's funny because our brewery in Burlington, like we have not had hard frost there yet. Like our gardens are still like
the basil's still kicking,
and the basil's still kicking. The tomatoes are still like not frozen. Like
we'll get like a drizzle or a flurry at the brewery, and then Bob will call in like, "You guys have no idea how much snow I got up here. I won't be today. We got half a foot."
Half a foot.
Half a foot. Yeah.
So the mountains are not green right now. They are white.
Yeah.
The tops.
Nice.
The tops are white. Yeah. How far is Underhill from Burlington? How long of a trip is it?
A 45-minute ride.
45.
Depends on where you are.
Yeah.
But 30 to 45 minutes.
I made it
30.
Not too bad.
Sounds good. I got you. All right. Well,
depends on the snow.
It depends on the snow. Yeah, exactly. All right. I'm thirsty. You guys are drinking already. Why don't you tell us what you already started drinking, and then we'll pour our beers.
Oh, wonderful. We have one of our core brands, lager called Tranquil Pils, and it's got a great blend of German noble hops in it.
Nice. Tranquil Pils is delicious. I wish I hadn't. I didn't get a chance to pick one of those up, or otherwise I would have started with that as well.
Same.
So,
you tell me what you got. Maybe I can go dig it out of the fridge. We can.
No, it's all good. But the different ones are the better, right? So I have three much lower ABV beers. Much lower ABV beers. I have IPAs. I have Youth Lagoon, Built to Spill, and Experimental Jet Set. I kept it low.
Sessionable 8% beers. Good.
Yeah, and one 9.2 in there, right? So
I've undercut John a little bit, but not too much, and we'll get there. And my last two, I'll have to get your recommendation as to which one to drink first. So when we get there, I shall ask.
Well, here's the thing. I also have a can of Lover's Rock, right? So, but now I'm gonna have, even though it's clearly the lowest ABV, I'm gonna have that last though, because that's to me dessert, right?
I think that. Start strong. Yeah. The beauty part is we make a lot of 8%ers that drink like 6s. So
there you go. So then there you go. I keep them all 6. Right?
That's dangerous.
Yeah.
I'm going to start out with Youth Lagoon. So I'll pour that. Dave, what are you starting with?
I'm starting off with something that intrigued me when I saw it on this shelf, because it is Push the Sky Away.
There you go.
The sparkling ale.
Yeah.
So explain sparkling ale to us.
So this was one of our partners who unfortunately couldn't make it to the podcast tonight. Todd Hare. He's the old guy,
He's mine and John's age.
I say that as a joke, but he's the brewmaster, and he was the brewmaster at Magic Hat. He worked at Magic Hat for 13 years, I think, right?
A long time now.
Before Magic Hat changed, if you know what I mean. And and he left to do stuff that was more in his wheelhouse and local. But anyway, he throws out a bunch of ideas. He's creative dude, and he really wanted to do the sparkling ale. He said it for years, and we finally got around to doing it. And it was because of what was the beer inspiration? It wasn't.
It was like,
I want to say Foster, but it was not
Cooper's. It was like
Cooper's,
the inspiration for it.
Coopers, yeah.
Yeah.
And he had a great memory. He would obviously be able to say it a lot better than I'm saying it right now, but he had a great memory when he was a kid drinking that beer, and he wanted to recreate something similar to that.
When he was 5.
Yeah. He actually was in Jersey.
He actually lived in Jersey. He got his first brewing job.
Oh, so in that case, 3.
Yeah.
City. Where did he work? Heartland Brewery?
Heartland.
Is that what it was called? Heartland?
That was the one in New York City.
Yeah, over.
Okay,
yes, he lived in Jersey City and then worked.
He did work
in Heartland. Okay.
Though I can't remember the name of it.
Yeah, it was in one of them was in Port Authority, and there was one.
I think it's by the Bowery or something.
Yeah, there was the one. There
Oh,
was
the third
one
one.
near the Bowery down by. It was by on the south side of Union Square.
That's where they brewed. Yeah.
Yes,
They brewed
that's
there,
where he
yeah.
worked. That was
Yeah,
like
he
one of
worked
his
there.
first like brewing jobs. It's not there anymore though.
No.
No, they're all gone. They actually before they actually did close those locations, they actually were just brewing in one main location in Brooklyn,
Nope.
and then just sending the beer over to all of the tap rooms.
Yeah.
Whatchamacallit, Chris Kuzme was one of the guys who was brewing
Oh,
over there.
that's right. That's right.
Chris brewed over there right at the tail end of that with Kelly Taylor before they closed that.
No, that's awesome.
But that's cool. And Danny, you're from Jersey too, aren't you?
I am. Yes, I am. I'm
Where from?
So, well, my parents like grew up in like Cliffwood Beach area, and then we like that's where I was born, St. Peter's Hospital in New Brunswick, and my family we lived in Jackson, New Jersey for a while.
So did Dave.
That's my alma mater.
Six Flags, and then now they live in Waretown. They moved around a lot, but we live down in like the Pine Barrens, if you will.
Yep.
Waretown, yeah. I know. My aunt and uncle have a house down in Waretown, and I have
Wait a second.
some family in Forked River too. So
Jackson wasn't enough sticks for you, was it?
had to go further south.
Well, really, we like moved to get closer to the water, like we moved to Forked River first and got on the lagoon down there, and then
There you go.
my folks moved. Then I moved to Vermont. I've been in Vermont since I was 18 years old, so it's actually kind of weird because 40 now, so I've lived in Vermont now longer than I ever lived in New Jersey.
There you go.
That's a good thing.
But you can't shake the jersey.
Oh,
Right.
You can't. You can take the girl out of Jersey, but you can't take the Jersey out of the girl. So.
No, not
my
possible.
wife is also from Jersey.
Yes, she is.
Why'd you
She's
point at
from,
me when you said
Scotch
that?
Plains.
There you go.
But
There
to
you go.
get back to that, it's an Australian sparkling ale.
Business all the time.
Josh keeping things on point.
But you got Galaxy Eclipse and Citra in that one.
How is it?
This-
Good?
It is throwing grapefruit
And the malt was from Australia. too.
Yeah, it was like
Yeah.
the Joe White Pilsner. That's right.
Yeah,
Wow.
that malt's got a nice little earth to it. But actually, some of the you got that earthy, but the grapefruit, and it's not even.
And you kind of get like white grape must in the aroma.
Yeah, absolutely. But the grapefruit though, it's not like that really pithy grapefruit. It's that more like red grapefruit.
Agreed. Yeah.
Yeah, it's so good.
Nice.
Certainly like a little out of our wheelhouse. It was like a bit of a wild card, but again, like that's kind of what we do. Even if we're doing like a more larger batch distributed beer, like just staying creative and leaning on like what inspires us. And
Nice.
so,
And also the label, that was Charlie Hudson, I think, right?
I believe it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
he was
pretty.
when we were planning out hopefully opening a brewery someday, about 10 years ago, 11 years ago. We would always go to this bar in Burlington down the road from our now brewery location.
With the
It's called Skinny Pancake. Yeah.
I don't know if I call that a bar. but-
Yeah, it's not a bar. It's like a crepe place, and they have a little bar in there.
When you guys would go and you turn
Skinny
it.
pancake. Yeah.
Yeah, we were turning
We
it
were
over.
just like slam Fogelbangers.
Oh yeah, and Focal
Stress
Banger,
Out.
and they had a lot of those. And
Focal banger and crepes.
Local banger and crepes, the breakfast of champions, please. Come on.
there was art. They would always rotate the art on the walls in there, and one of the times that we were there, the art was really awesome, or we thought it was awesome, and it happened to be one of the employees at Skinny Pancake at the time. His name is Charlie Hudson, and he ended up doing a bunch of artwork labels for us. He painted the mural behind our brewery,
Nice.
Burlington,
Yeah.
and he's from Australia, and he did the
Oh,
label
cool.
for the Australian sparkling
Yeah.
ale as well. And now
The
he's
thing about
artist.
foam labels is you got to turn them
Yeah.
360 to get the whole.
It's
effect.
awesome. The die cut labels are.
Jersey
I
time.
love it.
Wow. So we went Australia into a Jersey tangent.
Yeah,
back to Australia.
everything-
Now we're back
into
into Jersey.
Everything goes back to Jersey. I mean,
All roads. It's like a
Every-
road.
Charlie
Leeds
Hudson
in Jersey.
lives in Jersey right now, and does all of his art
Jersey
stuff in New York. Yeah, Jersey City. So,
He's in Jersey City.
yeah.
Gotcha.
Awesome. Oh, right over there. I can
Nice.
see it from here.
So
Yeah, yeah.
Where are you guys in New Jersey then? So you're Are you over by like where we were for the bar event?
I am not. No, I'm down in Belmar.
Okay, Belmar. Yeah. Oh, I love Belmar.
I live in Belmar, and Dave's up in Union City.
Okay.
Just the other
Right.
side of Hoboken from Jersey City.
Nice. Very nice.
So that's all fun. By the way, I am drinking my first beer, a Youth Lagoon.
Oh, nice.
I
All
like
citrus.
That's a cool label.
Like
Right there.
I like that.
Sample sticker.
Put him on
Yeah.
it. Nice.
So Will Jabard? Yeah, that's how you said it. Yeah, Will.
Who
Jabard.
did that?
Will Jabard, another
Will
artist
Jabard.
I'm very fond of. That was in his like really funky like shapes era, and he's moved on to very like clean lines, at least lately what I've seen from him. But yeah,
almost looks like an ice cream monster with a tongue sticking out.
Yeah.
I think that's actually what it is.
wow.
It is now.
Well, yeah.
It's whatever you.
It's whatever you want it to be.
Yeah, that tells us something
Like
about
a
you.
Rorschach test. It is. What do you make of this? Yeah. I love it
Exactly.
though. It's fantastic. And like the color scheme too, when you
Yeah,
get to
all
it too,
citrus.
it's like it's full color, but it's 4 specific colors and it carries through the whole label with the die cut, and that's on all of them. It's
I think-
fantastic. I love
that beer
your
might
guys'
be-
branding. I'm up blowing smoke, but I always
yeah.
have. I've loved your guys' branding.
Always.
Yeah. I think that might have been the first single hopped hoppy beer, at least, that we ever did.
Oh, really?
That's
Yeah.
really tasty.
I think so. I mean, that it's been around for a long time now,
Yeah.
probably nine years.
Maybe for that.
Wow.
First, right?
Youth Lagoon.
Wow, how's it drinking for 9 years old, John?
It's very good double IPA for 9 years old. Let me tell you.
I prefer Youth Lagoon at
I'm
9.
telling you guys, the canning line, there's no DO in this. It's amazing.
Yeah.
It really helps.
9 years, you know. I am getting some of that, tobacco and leather though, so that's coming through nicely after 9 years of aging. So.
That's the barrel. You're getting it from the barrel.
I'm getting it from the barrel, right?
Yeah. The stainless barrel.
I kid, folks. I kid.
Yeah.
Anyway, all right. Listen, we've talked for a bit now, and I'm remiss because I didn't ask each of you the first question. Normally, the first question that we ask any first timers on the show, and here it is. And
And I love doing this to John and sneaking that first question in when he's not paying attention, which I did to you guys.
which, yeah, exactly. So, anyway. So, and we could do it in any order. Give me each of yours individually what it was. What, to the best of your recollection, what's the first craft beer you ever had?
Oh.
All right.
You going first? I mean, ladies first.
Ladies first. Let's go.
That was a great moment because to think they all looked in different directions.
They all looked in different directions. Like,
I would say probably blackberry wheat by like Long Trail. So like
Long
in
Trail
college,
Blackberry Wheat.
Wow,
that was
cool.
a big one. That was
That's a new one for us.
Yeah.
Really?
Mhm.
Well, that's a very Vermont thing.
Yeah,
I mean,
that
I
was
obviously
like-
worked
Oh,
at
sure.
Mac,
Yeah.
and I didn't.
So you
really
waited. You were waited.
Huh?
Wait a second. You're from Jersey and you waited till 18 to drink your first beer.
Craft beer,
Well,
you said.
craft
You said
beer.
craft
Oh,
beer.
I
okay,
did say
okay,
craft. I did say
okay,
craft.
okay.
I did say craft. I did say
Jazima at
I
12.
mean, when I was, yeah, we didn't drink
Yeah,
a
dude.
lot
I
of
mean, please.
I don't think I ever drank
She had
craft.
40s at Colt 45 when she was in kindergarten. I mean, come on.
Yeah, I mean, maybe. Do you consider Yingling craft beer? Because I probably
Well,
had
that's
had
the
Yingling.
great debate.
We've
Yeah.
had that as we've had that
You
as
know
an
what?
announcement.
According to the Brewers Association, it is. So you can go with that if you want.
Yeah, so like, I mean, maybe I had that in high school, but I feel like I just drank Keystone Light, always smooth, never bitter. You know?
At least that's what they say.
But of
Remember
course, Light. I'm a Coors Light girl at heart. But,
Remember that guy in the commercial?
Keith Stone.
Yeah,
Oh, the bitter beer face.
The bitter beer face. That was
exactly.
awesome.
Well, it's hard to make water bitter. You know, I mean, really. When you do
Yeah.
it.
So,
I don't know.
All right, good
Anyway,
answer.
all right.
All right,
Good
so,
answer. Good answer.
Yes.
Now,
Josh.
I've done my research, gentlemen, so I know this one comes up a lot in this question, but
Oh.
mine honestly was at number 9.
okay.
There was like a legislation where I come from. I don't tell a lot of people this in West Virginia.
Virginia?
There was, I think the law was like there was nothing allowed over like 6 or 7% for a good time, And it was right as I was entering college that got changed. And we started to see a lot of craft beer come into the state. And Magic Hat was like one of the first big ones to come in. And I had a number 9. But also memory-wise, that's also tied with me with like Rogue Dead Guy. I remember that being a big one. But I'm 99% sure mine was Magic Hat number 9, honestly.
Yeah.
There you go.
That was a big deal when we can get, real craft beer in our state.
All right.
All right, Bob. You're up.
Bob, you're up.
Even thinking about Magic Hat, but that actually might have been mine as well. I was before you said that though. I was thinking the Ubu Ale from like Brewery.
That is an amazing beer. If that was your first beer, so.
I love that.
A brown ale for your first beer. That's amazing.
British strong dark.
Yeah, it's a brown ale.
I mean, those are both good shots at taking a legit guess.
Blackberry wheat or number 9.
All right, so we'll go with Ubu.
Yeah, let's go with Ubu.
Ubu's one of my sitting in the brew pub in Lake Placid drinking an Ubu is one of my favorite things to do.
Yeah, I mean, it used to be an awesome. I mean, it still is, but it used to be a really awesome experience.
What is your like number 1 answer to that question? Usually,
Honestly, the number 1 is probably Sierra Pale.
Yeah.
The number 2 is probably what mine and Dave's was, and that's Sam Boston Lager.
Yeah, Yingling's in there too.
Yingling's up there.
Yeah,
but yeah, number 1 is Sierra Pale, and number 2 is Sam Boston Lager. Yeah. So that, and I mean, and there, like when Dave and I were first drinking,
drinking age.
I mean, ish, right? There wasn't. There were those two, but we couldn't get Sierra Pale over here.
Not yet.
We did get Sam Boston Lager, but we did have Harpoon IPA shortly thereafter.
Mm-hmm.
That came down. Had a little bit of that, but anyway, and then
brewery opened in New Jersey.
What's that?
When was the first craft brewery opened in New Jersey?
The first craft brewery.
Depends on who you ask.
Depends on who you ask, but the first craft beer that was, let's go that route, right? The first craft beer that was brewed in New Jersey was the Old Ship Inn in Milford,
which is now Descendants.
Which is now Descendants Brewing, and our buddy Joe owns it now. He's brewing over there.
I love drinking with Joe.
Yeah, he's good, and he's got the best. His beer's spot on, but the best thing about that place is that he's got a bourbon collection second to none.
And gin collection.
Yeah, it's a classic brewer thing to do.
Does he age beer in bourbon barrels too?
No, he doesn't actually.
No.
Yeah.
And
but he's a brew pub, so he has guest taps. So that's always fun.
That's
and cool. So he does a good thing there. But the first production craft brewery. Again, that's like I said, that depends on who you ask. For the most part, it was Flying Fish, which is no longer open. Right, the brand still exists, but it was the IP was bought by people down in Maryland, I think. But if you ask Climax, Dave Hoffman specifically, Climax, he'll tell you he was the first one.
And IPAs are just a fad.
And he'll tell you IPAs are a fad.
20 years later,
200 years later. Well, no. You're right. 20 years later in this incarnation, but the way he said it, like, dude, IPAs began how long ago?
Yeah,
IPAs are fad. That's great.
Hey, gotta respect.
You know what? He has his part in the biz. Oh yeah, no, he's still there.
Yep, he's still there.
He's still there. He's been around since 90s. Everything was really close. Like within a year and a half, 4 breweries up. It was the Old Ship Inn opened, Flying Fish opened, Dave Hoffman opened in Climax, which we call River Horse opened, and Ramstein.
Yep.
Within 2 years, we'll say.
And Brian Book is drinking a Ramstein right now.
And speaking of Ramstein, let's get to this comment right here. Brian Boak, former owner of Boak's Beer, which he closed.
He was one of the OGs as well.
OG in the state. Cheers. First beer he's drinking tonight is Ramstein Oktoberfest. Have to try to drain that keg as going to Ramstein Saturday to drop a keg to be filled with Ramstein's Winter Wheat.
It's that time of year.
Winter Wheat's a great beer. I don't know if you ever had Ramstein Winter Wheat. That's a really tasty beer. That's great brews.
I haven't had any of those beers. To check that out. I'll be down for Thanksgiving. So.
Yeah,
There
yeah,
you go.
absolutely. So, all right, that's awesome.
Second question.
Second question. What was the first craft brewery you ever went to? And being that all of you are in
We're handing
Vermont.
out more Pilsners, are we?
Oh yeah, baby.
Don't worry, I have some doubles sitting over here too.
Okay, we have to.
I'll get
Yeah,
those.
I'm just about done with my first double. So
It's also
First
some
craft
Jersey
brewery I ever
lights.
went to. Well, I guess for me it would be the.
you're gonna say the first one you ever went to was Foam? No, I'm kidding. Yeah.
Well, I worked at Magic Hat for like 10 years. So
Did you
like,
work?
I was like.
So you worked with
Todd.
Todd,
Yes. And then, but I would say probably the first one I went to, like I didn't really like know anything about craft beer until I went to Vermont. So the
Makes
first one I
sense.
definitely went to was like the Vermont Pub and Brewery, which is like the quintessential like
Sure.
Vermont brew
Greg
pub
Noonan
back in the
started
day.
it
Like
all.
they like, created the
Mr.
like,
Noonan started it all. Yes, he did.
brew pubs back into the state of Vermont, and it was
Mm-hmm.
like, I mean, that was like a big spot for sure. And then probably after
We wouldn't be here
that,
without it.
Magic. I mean, I don't know, probably like Magic Hat. I don't know if I ever like went to a brewery.
I mean, if you're new to the state in that time, yeah, if you didn't go to the Artifactory, like, come
I
on, that was
mean,
also that was the
what
place
year
to go
was that?
see.
It was like 2000.
2003.
Yeah.
It was like when I
Fair enough.
started college. So.
Yeah.
Oh no, I went to the Coors. Well, that's not craft brewery, but I did go to the Coors.
That counts.
Coming
It
back.
counts. It counts. I'd say craft brewery. I said brewery.
Yeah.
So the first brewery I ever went to was Molson up in Montreal. And
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, that's great.
First brewery I ever went to.
I just went to Montreal a couple weekends ago. Well, the one like the tourist attraction in
Oh.
Montreal is closed. You can't go there anymore.
Really?
No, they just laid off a ton of people. Molson Coors. I think like they said, what did they say? It was like a lot of people.
Yeah, there's
Wow.
a big layoff. Yeah, there was big
It
ones.
was huge. I want to say a
Wow.
third, but I don't know if that's like right.
I didn't know that.
But it was a lot. It was
Crazy.
thousands. Anyway, I don't.
I grew up right on the Canadian
the
border,
comments will
so
fact check
Molson
you.
will always have a special place in my heart.
Fair enough.
But
I drank plenty of Molson Golden back in the day. So
yeah,
Same
oh yeah.
here. It was my chug challenge beer. Anytime that anybody wanted to challenge me to a chug, I'd hand them a Molson Golden. Like, let's go.
Oh yeah.
Never lost.
Yeah, I'm sure.
How about you?
My first craft.
400 employees.
I think he's saying first
400.
not
No, you
craft,
said
right?
craft.
Nice.
Did I say craft? I meant to say brewery. It's just brewery.
Oh,
Yeah.
You did say
Either way,
If
you
If I
probably
said craft, I apologize.
just like you typed east rather than easy.
I did not. I definitely typed east.
Are you still thinking?
Easy.
I'm still thinking. Yeah,
All right, I can go.
Give me.
Let's
Jason's gonna Billy out here, Bob.
Josh is like my backyard.
No, no. No, that was moonshine back in Colorado. Let's see. So I moved to Vermont 15 years ago,
All right.
and that was certainly my first craft brewery or brewery visit. And I recall we moved here to check the place out. My wife was looking at grad school options, and yeah, I mean it's already been said, but we went to the Vermont Pub and Brewery, and like did all of Church Street. Fell in love with the area.
In fact, I know.
Sat on the deck out there at VPB. I think I might have even had like the two lock leaves
Okay.
there and had that beer, and that was first brewery visit. Fell in love. First brewery tour was definitely the Artifactory.
Was it me?
Magic Hat. I don't think so. That would have made an impression.
That was job basically the tours.
Did you?
Alan Newman's
Yes.
disembodied head on the big screen. That's
That would have been hysterical if after all this time you two just realized that Danny, you were the one that the tour guide that gave
Yeah,
you.
yeah. I mean, it's totally possible.
That was a lot like thinner back then.
That's great.
So are we all.
cheers to that.
You look.
Yeah,
I'm just kidding.
absolutely. All right.
Bob.
Bob.
So, I mean, fucking just stole my thunder with that too, but
I
I
said it
think
first.
my first craft brewery that I went to was Magic Hat, and I know that's a horribly lame answer, but I'm pretty sure it was.
Yeah, it's
And
fine.
if it wasn't Magic Hat, then it was this little brew pub in Plattsburgh, New York, where I went to college, called Bootleggers, and it was
Okay.
like a 7
Heard
barrel
of them actually.
copper. Yeah, it's a chain thing, I think, but they had one in Plattsburgh, and I'm
Plattsburgh.
actually friends with the guy that was the brewer there for a long time. And it was a cool like copper brew house set up in there.
That's awesome.
Really eye catching. And then it burned down, and they rebuilt it and called it
Direct Fire.
It was direct fire. Yeah. So
Is
the
that
brew
why-
house
is that
survived.
why-
So
I would imagine it burnt down from direct fire. Yes.
they saved all the stuff somehow, but it like was really fast. And then it was Legends and eventually Plattsburgh Brewing Company. But it was either that or Magic Cat as my first.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I poured my second.
Go for it.
Look at this. How cool is that?
That is
Out there. Damn.
pretty. Look at that.
Good.
Stays on.
All right, you're hired.
Do you know? So can you guys tell what it is from the color?
No.
Is it a saison?
No.
No, it is. No, it's all IPA from me from here on out.
Nice. I'll join you on that front after I finish this.
Archipetals.
Oh,
Dead flowers. Nice.
Dead Flowers again, another really beautiful label.
Yeah, thank you. So what you guys know, right? Like all of our labels are done. We like contract different artists to do all of our labels.
All different local
You know
artists.
that, right? Or do you?
Well, we do now.
We do now.
Yes, that's something. It's funny when we first started because like it was like kind of a point of contention because I was like, that's gonna be a headache. Which it,
And it is.
is for sure. But I think
So you weren't wrong in that case.
Huh? He said I was wrong. Yeah. But it is like it's
No
it's
word
a
wrong.
cool thing because it's like for us, it's like a big part of like what we try to support because what we love is like the arts community, which is always like
And who we
a
are.
struggling community. So it's like
Sure.
you know, like commissioning the different artists to do the labels. It's very cool. So I guess the only downfall to it is like having a cohesive
But I mean,
look on the beers.
but on that, as you can see, all of our labels have the die cut with
The
the
die.
foam glass.
Yeah.
That's
all with that,
see,
which is beautiful.
that's what makes it cohesive, right?
Yeah,
there.
and,
Yeah,
then, and then we allow each artist to fill that space in
Yes.
however they see fit with whatever medium that they see fit that their skill set is in. But yeah, supporting local artists. We're pretty decently sized like stage music venue, trying to support local musicians, at least regionally local. And then often when we debut a new can that has a new artist, we try to transform the brewery space at our Lake Street location into an art exhibiting art from that current artist that we're featuring. Often do an
We
art
tried
show
to,
and
yeah,
have an event.
That's
Uh,
awesome.
Fair. We don't just try; we succeed at it.
Yeah.
But yeah, always having like art on the walls.
Do or
different
do
artists
not.
Exactly.
music, and then all of our cans showcasing all of our favorites.
Yeah.
And also, yeah, like
Guys, hold on. John's going to take you for a real quick ride here. He's going to spin you
okay.
Wonderful.
so that when you show the can art, it reads the right way.
Oh,
Ah,
I didn't even realize.
Yep.
You ready?
Hold on.
here we go.
Hold on
We
to
all
something.
have one, I think.
Yeah. I'll show
Hold
that.
on.
There we go. Now flip it.
He's gonna spin us. He said.
No, hold on. Wait,
Hold
wait,
on.
wait.
Here we go. He
Yeah, I
has
guess-
the power. He just can't seem to find it right now.
I have this pale ale too.
Still looks backwards.
It's okay.
No.
No, he hasn't done what he was supposed to do.
Yeah, no, hold on. It's gone.
And
It's
you look like a
gone?
bunch of
The
idiots.
ability to do that has been removed.
Ah,
Oh well.
dang.
You probably have to pay.
Okay, never mind.
Never mind.
Well, You'll
Everything's
just have to go to your local. And
Well, you guys might be able to do it yourself, but
Yeah, you can, but don't worry about it. We're
Don't worry
good.
about it.
We're good. We're good.
Things usually when we have the guests do it, things go horribly wrong. So, but no, this beer. Oh my god, this is this is actually the second 4-pack of this I bought.
Okay.
I
Nice.
love that they actually have.
A lot of New Zealand hops in that one. You're gonna get like Rawaka Southern Cross in that, and that was one that was R&D'd at the Lake Street pub location, and loved it so much that we spun it off and made it one of our core brands.
It is. I love this beer. I love like the cereal, kind of like a cereal grain kind of flavor behind it.
Say that again. What do you got?
I love that cereal, almost a cereal grain kind of flavor underneath it as a base. It almost like God, almost like Rice Krispies. I love how light this actually can drink.
I mean, there's a hefty amount of wheat.
I was going to say you got a lot of flake wheat in that one.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's I love this.
Oh, wonderful.
That's
Thanks.
awesome. Well, I am my second beer that I have here. I am drinking. I jumped up to the biggest one, so I went with Experimental Jet Set.
Nice. A fan favorite.
Now that is one hit ass
Space
label.
That is pretty good, isn't
Yeah,
it?
that was pretty fucking good.
That artist actually lives in New York as well now.
Yeah, they
Oh,
all
jeez.
like lives in this New York. It's like,
It's funny. This is our first ever
That's
Lager Room Guys craft beer and local art podcast.
Absolutely.
I know. We're like, yeah, that
Loving it.
Plus, you got the
Art
fish
house,
behind
baby.
you, too.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
got-
Yeah, yeah.
He did the art
Yeah.
for a label too,
Very nice.
That's being Bob said.
or the
Very
bow
nice.
and arrow, I guess.
Yeah.
Brian is drinking his second beer he opened. Is the Lost Colony Brewery Manteo Porter from Outer Banks.
He's got to be running low on.
He's got to be running low on that. And Vanessa Kitty says hi. Hi, Vanessa.
Hey, Vanessa.
How are you? Thanks for chiming in. All right.
All right, I'm going to go with my second. I'm going to join you on
Your
the
second.
Your second.
double IPA. What? I have
Your
one,
second double IPA.
one in front of me. Halo Bender,
Nice.
Citrus Simcoe.
Awesome. All right. So let's.
I think Jason. I think Bob and Danny are going to be doing
Josh.
an intervention. Josh, I think Bob and Danny are going to be doing an intervention soon.
It really is. She handed me one, but you guys were going hot.
It works. It's all good.
Really?
Hey, look, if somebody hands me a beer, even if I'm not about to drink it, I'm taking it anyway, and I'll just drink two. It's fine.
Yeah.
I'm good with that. It's all good.
That's
We're
why
good.
you're given two hands.
The ball busting.
I'm fairly certain when I saw Danny a couple months ago, I had two beers in my hand when she walked up to me.
Yeah.
Pretty sure about
I
that.
have no problem believing that.
And I was there with Al. It was Al. What's that?
It was probably busy, but you don't want to wait. In
No,
line
not at all.
for-
Not at all. It was fine. It was very busy. You kidding me?
Yes.
Danny was there. Of course, it was busy. Please come on. And it was, and I was there with Al, and you did Al's show
Yes.
there, and which Al was actually just on our show last week.
He
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 popped
was?
he popped
Nice.
on last week. Yeah. And we had brought it up on the show too that your anniversary party next year is on it's on our birthday. Mine and Al have the same birthday.
I know.
Oh,
They want.
amazing.
Yeah, they're coming up.
That's cool.
Oh,
We're
you
gonna.
got it.
Yeah,
yeah.
we're like starting
blow
to
it
plan
out.
for it, but I don't want to like
I mean,
lay
10
anything
years.
out yet. But you guys are
Yeah.
definitely invited. We'd love to have you up. I think it's gonna be, like our
We'll definitely be able to bells on. Thanks, absolutely. Can't wait for that. That's awesome. Usually, and most of the time, not all the time, most of the time, I do get up to Vermont. It's usually right around my birthday, so it's
Yeah.
perfect timing.
Perfect.
And where
meant to
do you
be.
usually go to Burlington or?
Burlington, yeah,
Yeah.
always
if
come
you
to
guys
Burlington.
actually do come up, though, let us know. We
Oh,
can
for sure.
we could probably help you out a little bit with finding a place to stay and stuff like that.
Awesome,
Oh, cool.
We
awesome.
have a great relationship with a hotel in Burlington.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, I'll definitely keep you posted. We'll talk about that, and we'll definitely make that happen. Looking forward to that one. That's for sure. All right, so let's talk about the brewery. So you guys, obviously, it's what I use to segue, as we call it, into you guys opened up in April of 2016.
Oh yeah.
All right. So talk about the process before you actually opened. What started? Hey, this is how we're going to open the brewery, or we're going to do this. How long did it take you? So forth and so on.
Want to take that one? I
Sure,
mean,
time
you were
is-
right
I mean,
behind
well, the process was
so-
a long and arduous one.
no,
it was
Really? Because you never hear that in the craft.
yeah.
Never.
Never.
All the woes.
I feel like we actually did it faster than most people do it.
time it felt fucking brutal.
But Bob was like the one that conceptualized this whole like plan. So I'll let
I
you
mean, it's just surrounding yourself with people that are inspiring and creative obviously helps, and so we all work together as well at Switchback in Burlington.
Nice.
Have you guys heard of Switchback? I'm assuming.
I've been there many times.
Okay, yeah. So Todd Hare, like I mentioned him earlier, he was the brewmaster at Magic Hat, and when Magic Hat changed hands, I guess you could say, he
Changed hats.
Changed hats when
There you go.
you want to be a part of that
lost
anymore.
its magic.
Yeah, well, exactly.
Wow.
And so he took a job as the head brewer production manager, I guess, at Switchback,
Sure.
And about a year later, he hired myself and one of our other partners, Sam Keene. There's 5 of us in total. And a year after that, hired Josh. But anyway, Todd's a very inspiring person, a very creative weirdo.
You know what? I would have that on my business card.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he probably
Creative
would too.
weirdo.
What was it? He had a weird business
I'm not
card.
even kidding. I would definitely have that on my business card.
Titles.
Yeah.
So, but he was the well, you keep talking and talking about it, but
Anyway, he it's always like just like thinking about beer, thinking about flavors, and food and all the stuff that goes into the greatness of life.
Sure.
Like we all kind of bonded over that, and at the time in Vermont, I mean, Alchemist was around, but as the brew pub, it wasn't the Alchemist that it is now, and
Right.
Farmstead was
they had the
literally
can,
just
right?
starting out. They didn't yet. No, not that
In
time.
2016.
Well,
When
I
you
was
were first started.
like
Okay,
2014,
yeah, sorry.
25th. Well, I was like
Conceptualized.
2015.
Yeah.
And anyway, you get a group of people together and have a couple beers and start talking about like, what you would do and what excites you and what's creative and blah blah blah. And so I think on the keg line, it seemed like a lot there. Sam Keene and I, who were hired at the same time, started kind of scheming, started writing a business plan, and eventually asked Todd if he wanted to be a part of it. And his answer was, "What the fuck is wrong with you guys? You're gonna leave? What are you doing?" And yeah, it was like pretty jarring. I was like, "Oh man, we fucked up," and because he was our boss, and
Right.
I was like, "Uh-oh," and then
All of a sudden, you're like, wait a minute. I thought this was a good idea.
yeah, it was like not
Not even the plan, just asking him.
yeah,
And they
exactly.
shot the shot.
Yeah,
and that's
yeah.
how folks started.
It was a rough interaction, and
As the great Wayne Gretzky said, you only miss every shot you don't shoot.
yeah,
That's
exactly.
true.
That's true.
Going back to that.
Anyway, he thought about it over the weekend, and so did we, in a different way. And
I talked to his wife.
yeah,
and
he
was
talked
the
to his
most
wife.
said, "Let me
She's an
drink on it."
amazing person,
Yeah.
and Monica, and he came in Monday morning and he grabbed both of us and we're like, "Oh shit!" And he was like, "I'm in," and, which was crazy. And
That's great.
I mean, at the time we were 25-year-old idiots that he hired like a couple of years before that.
Well, and if I can interject, I mean, that it's kind of his doing as well. The beauty part, at Switchback being like a fairly large production brewery, generally when you're in a production setting, you get specialized and you're doing one thing and that's all you're focusing on, your CIP or your packaging or your brewing. And what was great about Todd as like our boss, as the production manager there, is that he seemingly identified the people who were very curious, very creative, and maybe had a little more initiative and wanted to learn more, and fostered that creativity and allowed us to cross train on everything. So, in that setting, I won't speak for you guys, but for myself at least, like I was able to one day do packaging, the next day shadow a brew. After that, work in the QA lab. After that, work cellaring, and he kind of like allowed us all to grow and learn all aspects of that brewery and of the process. And I think that's probably what sparked you and Sam to want to do that on your own, because you weren't just pigeonholed. Like, yes, a lot of the planning comes in when you're just 10 hours on the keg line all day, just like you got nothing else to do but sit and talk or stand and talk.
Yeah,
but
if you were kegging.
if I was kegging, sit and talk. Yeah. But I mean, I think he has a lot of the way he led us to owe to that like happening. So anyway, I'll stop it.
No, so you're not wrong. I mean, that's the way to do it, right? Because if you, one of two things is going to happen. You're going to find somebody with a unique love for the business, or you're going to weed people out that shouldn't be in it. One or the other is going to happen. If they're learning every
People that are
aspect of it,
happy.
they're going to be like, you know what, this is for me. This is what I want to do, or the opposite, right? So, and the people that wind up realizing that, this is what I want to do. That's it. They're captivated. They're in it. They're lifers.
Well, that's also the sign of a good leader.
In one way or another. Yeah, it's a good leader. Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
Well, the sign of a good leader is a good leader wants to inspire his people to want to do more and move beyond what they're doing.
Right.
Oh, absolutely.
For sure.
You don't want to keep them under you forever.
No.
Yeah, I feel strongly about that actually. Yeah,
And it is
100%.
like, I don't know, when we started Foam, it was a lot of like coming from big production breweries where it's like you just do the same thing every day.
Mm-hmm.
That's very monotonous and like people get tired and bored of that. So it's like starting Foam, we wanted to create a place where we were like always sparking creativity, like trying new things, expanding the horizons of what not only what we brew, but like what we do from a marketing perspective and engagement perspective in our tap room and beyond. So
yeah, every brew day
It's
we
just like-
do something different. We have over 1,000 unique beers, and that's exciting, and that's what excites us.
Yeah.
And not
and
to
they're not all winners.
And not
like,
casting
you
shade.
know, like they don't all like knock out of the park winners. But
I got some criticism
we
today
are,
from Danny, but
yeah.
You got some criticism from Danny today?
yeah, several days
Every day.
like days and why, but
That's not every day.
Do share if you can.
yeah.
constructive
But she
feedback.
hasn't learned the compliment sandwich, where you know it's a criticism, then the compliment, and it's like an open face.
He's
sandwich.
very
Oh, it's not the shit sandwich. Yeah.
well
Not
coming from
like
the shit
the,
slicer himself. You know,
not
Yes.
like-
Well, I know the shit sandwich very
Hey,
well.
I love
That's
your
a callback.
shirt.
That's a
You're an
callback.
asshole.
Folks, by the way, folks, I am remiss. I did not mention it earlier. Danny did coin the phrase "samurai shit slicer."
We
earlier, so
we owe that to her.
that's-
you can change your title under
Yeah,
there,
what's
but
it called?
yeah,
That, like,
mm.
thing of it.
and
I can do that.
Continue.
you can do it.
Certainly not to knock
You can do it.
production settings or people that thrive in them. Like there are people that certainly thrive and enjoy and are incredibly creative and proficient in that track. But that just
Yeah.
that wasn't these guys, and then eventually that wasn't myself either. So
There you go.
try something new. There's more than one way to skin a cat.
Yeah.
Exactly.
All right, go ahead. Zach. No.
Or slice shit. One or the other. That's what he
So yeah, it was Todd was on board to get back on track here. And
Bob's like, what are they talking about? What the fuck are they talking about? I'm trying to
No,
get
no, it's twice. No, this
Oh,
is good because it's twice so far.
yeah.
Josh wrangled everybody up before.
Yep,
brought us
and now it's
back.
Bob's.
And now it's Bob's turn.
Well, he hadn't
Right.
talked for like 3 minutes. So
I know,
he
I
was,
was dying
he was
over
very
Well,
eager.
don't worry, if he goes long, I'll reel him in. I've heard this. I've heard this many times from.
We were getting worried about Josh because he'd gone
He
silent.
starts
for a
telling you
minute.
the name of the banker that gave us the loan. I'll reel it back.
So yeah, then it was the three of us on board, and none of us really had any money at all. And especially
This is where the banker comes in.
yeah. So so
You
just
have
a
money.
shout
Are you
out
going
to
into Vegas?
no, I'm not. Jeez.
Okay.
And so to comment on what you said earlier, actually, it was three brewers. That's why it's called Foam Brewers. Instead of brewery or brewing company.
Right.
And we realized that it was three brewers. So
Like, who's
Todd
gonna do
was
all the
like,
other
yeah,
shit?
he was going to do everything else. And Todd was like, at this point, Danny had started at Switchback.
He got me the job there. I mean, it was 2015.
Yeah. So it was like, we worked together at Switchback for like a
Not that
month.
long.
Or like
No,
maybe,
I mean, we worked
it was
together. I worked
pretty
at
brief.
Switchback probably for 8 months.
I know, but you were there.
For like 6 months before like we were
Yeah.
thinking about doing the phone thing.
Yeah. It was either way.
Yeah.
And Todd was like, she's the person that we need to talk to. She's awesome. It is actually exactly what he said. She's awesome. and so yeah, Danny knew how to do all the front of house stuff and is an absolute stickler for numbers. So that's a good
Yeah.
person to have on the
It's
team.
like a new thing I've worked into, but
Yeah,
I
you've
think
always been very
originally it was
good at
more
that.
like I was like the
Front of
front of
house,
house
yeah,
person, the
yeah.
management person, hiring,
Yes, absolutely. Yeah.
training, HR, point of sale, like actually like pay, like processing the people, like the experience. That was definitely more of my background. And now I've leaned into a lot of the accounting, finance, HR
Yeah.
stuff
You wear a
after
lot of
that,
magic
but
hats.
Oh, the fun stuff.
all the fun stuff.
Oh,
Say I keep the lights on. They're like, so what do you do at home? I keep the lights on.
I mean,
But Danny, you can relax because
off.
here this
I
is a
like turn off.
this is a math-free zone.
yes. Yeah, math.
Yeah.
reason.
Yeah.
It's one of our rules on the show.
No religion, no politics, no math.
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm with you guys on
But
that.
anyway,
Exactly. So
And
awesome.
and then our last partner here that we haven't really commented on here is John Farmer, and he's younger than I am, and
no.
he's a shithead. He was like where he started with the tap room, and he started
Well, I tell you,
My other partner, he's a shithead.
Yeah.
I told you, our most scatological show to date.
We just had a live comment come in from Jay Farmer. What?
yeah.
Jay says,
Started working in the tap room.
Fuck
switched
you,
back,
Bob.
and
What?
I immediately loved the guy, and I didn't really know why because he was kind of an asshole, but maybe that's probably why.
I love that we're done.
And he's a really smart.
God,
kid.
I hope he's watching.
Yeah, I mean, he's a smart kid and very capable of doing a lot of things, and he crushed it in his like tap room job, and eventually worked his way back into production to some aspect. He also introduced me to my wife, so I definitely got to give him credit for that. They were friends in college, and he John didn't really know what he wanted to do with the brewery. I think he really wanted to be a brewer because that was really cool. It was a really cool job.
So
But
glamorous.
he has an eye for art and an ear for music, and he really found his groove doing that with Foam. So that kind of completed the circle for us. We had all the production beer stuff down, and then we had the marketing with John and the front of house with Danny and the numbers and everything too. And so that kind of brought the team together. This was 2015, the fall of 2015.
Mhm.
Back in January.
Yeah, and we kind of staggered it out. And it was really
So
tough
it
to
wasn't
find.
a mass exodus.
I mean, it kind of was though, but it was really tough to find a spot for the brewery in Burlington. Like there was no vacancy. It'd be
Well, you know what? I'm so sorry that you picked a horrible location that you
well,
wound up
so
in.
that's what I'm getting at.
Before you get there, I've got a very important question.
Okay,
Oh yeah, what do we got?
What do we got?
Which of these do I drink first?
Oh,
Oh,
I'm gonna go. I'm
either
gonna.
one.
I'm gonna go pavement.
I was gonna say pavement too.
You were.
Yeah,
First,
that's
okay.
like an all-time fave of mine. Citra Mosaic. You can't beat it.
They're like
The classic
classic.
marriage.
two
Yep.
classics.
And if I had to pick a favorite band out of those two, I think I would go Pavement. They're like a
You
little
would?
more. I think
You know
so.
what I just did? I opened
Also
the
for
spill
Jersey.
by accident.
All things New Jersey.
Yeah.
Jesus.
This is Alex.
They are Hoboken, I think.
Our dinner is sponsored by Jersey Mike's
Hey,
too.
show them.
There you go.
I'm not going to show them the Jersey. I mean, the platter looks good though.
Oh, show it. Bring it on. There you go.
Okay, bring it on.
Oh boy.
Okay, you bringing the thing.
Oh, look
Jersey
at that.
Mike's.
Very,
that's
very
some good
nice.
stuff right
With
there.
That's
the
very nice.
classic
Wait,
glaze.
oh,
No, I
in the Millers? We just
I
got
know how
stacked
to.
up.
I know.
Yeah.
So we
Jeez.
I tried.
just got a Jersey Mike's in Vermont, and it was like the greatest thing since sliced bread.
Well, no, I think it was the
Well, they sliced
entire
their
franchise,
meats
like the
there.
entire restaurant chain's biggest opening day ever.
How did
Really?
Jersey get started?
Yeah.
Bob, would you like to tell
we
us the
have
history of
we have
Jersey
nothing.
Mike's?
We have nothing here.
I can actually tell you the history of Jersey Mike's because
Yeah,
I used
Jersey
to-
Mike's open like
in Point
5
Pleasant.
miles from where I am
Yes,
right now.
that's what's
I
up.
mean,
And
they're
my
pretty good.
Well,
No,
we
it's from Belmore. Right? That's where you're from,
Wait,
No,
Belmore.
it's from-
Belmar. I'm in
I thought it was
Belmar.
from Point. It's from Point
Oh,
Pleasant.
It's Point Pleasant. Yeah, it's Point
It's
Pleasant.
from Point Pleasant. My grandfather used to take us to the original Jersey Mike's, which is now a real estate. No,
It's a
an
real
accountant.
estate.
It's real estate or accountant.
It's real estate.
It's a real estate.
Like you're
Plate.
Ben Jerry's.
Yeah. Oh, fair.
I got to get there for that.
We were the
Yeah.
last state to get a Target, and we might have been the last state to get a Jersey Mike's. Who knows?
There you go.
My favorite thing about Vermont is that your state capital is the only state capital in the United States
Without a McDonald's.
Bingo.
Stug of Thunder.
Love that. Love that.
Wow.
And
Wow.
Burlington doesn't have a McDonald's anymore. It's now the Farmhouse, which
Yeah.
is like a
I love that. Love
farm
that.
table
Yeah.
burger place with like it's like a big craft beer bar. So next time you guys are in town,
It's a good
if
spot.
you have-
Awesome.
in there.
Absolutely. And what's the damn it? I was trying to think of this the other day. What's the cocktail place that has the craft beer in the arcade games?
It's called
Archives.
Archives. Yeah.
It's always a great spot to go.
Yeah,
The bottle
absolutely.
is
It's the barcade of Burlington, Vermont.
Yeah.
Right, so-
Oh yeah,
It's
absolutely.
the headiest barcade you'll
Exactly.
find. But anyway, all right. So
Anyway.
I'm sorry. We keep
Headiest.
stealing all the thunder. So
All good. Keep going. Yeah.
so wait a minute. All the pieces were in place. Oh, shitty location.
Shitty location.
Right on the shores of Lake Champlain.
Right on a horrible location.
Really
Horrible.
shitty
Awful.
Yeah,
Wow.
it was looking pretty bleak there. Like there was literally we were looking at the shittiest places, and then like outside of Burlington there was nothing. Like it was not looking good, and finally stumbled upon
Sansak.
Foam. Yeah, it was a sushi restaurant that the property management or whoever was marketing it, they were saying office space. It was listed as office space, but it's in a commercial area down the waterfront technically because of all the industry that used to be down there. So it's zoned appropriately for like literally anything you want to do.
So as you're just looking, there you go.
Oh, look at that. An old mill.
That's lovely.
Isn't that beautiful?
They said it was a dead zone. They said, good luck down there. It's a dead zone.
Oh
It
yeah.
was back
I mean
then.
the restaurants, there were like a series of restaurants from early 90s when they renovated the building.
And you can sit right in the window and have a beautiful beer. There you go.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You can't
Classic
beat it.
photo. Yeah. And
The view from our office is great.
it kind of was a dead zone. It's like the waterfront is there, but Skinny Pancake is down the road. But
Closer
I don't
to
know.
cost,
I think
so
it was
it's like-
more of the
it's like-
restaurants that were in that space that failed over and over and over. There are like 5 or 6 of them. And so when we got the spot and we started telling people, and they were like, "Good luck. You're gonna." Literally, people said the most brutal shit you could imagine. Like, "You're gonna fail." Like, you know,
I
like,
remember
"Good
when
luck."
I met you down there for the first time because
Yes.
I was like, he was like,
They
they
handed-
were
he
pitch this
handed
whole
me
thing. And I was
these.
like, well, let me see like what you're thinking. Like,
Yeah,
I want to
yeah.
see your numbers and your projections and like the spot. So I go down there to meet him, and the guys there cleaning all the stuff out. He's like, "Oh, good luck with this."
Yeah,
Like,
he's like, "I never
literally-
put a dime into this place." I was like, "Yeah, dude, I can tell.
shows.
It's an absolute shithole in here."
Well, except for as soon as you walked in, there was a massive fish tank. And when you showed
Oh,
me
yeah.
the space, I said, I hope you're keeping the fish tank.
No,
And you're like,
that was
it's
also
going out
supposed to be-
tomorrow.
Oh,
Whatever.
we tried to
Tied
keep
it all
it.
together.
Yeah, no, Jeff
Did
sold.
keep
No,
it.
Jeff sold that.
God damn it, Jeff.
She tried to be like, oh, it was like a fish thing.
Yeah,
fish,
yeah, yeah.
The band fish.
We're gonna have a whole another show of nothing but Jason's vision for the fish
Josh.
tank.
Josh.
God damn, why can't I get this right?
What's up with you tonight?
Oh, isn't it?
I'm using really good.
Josh, you need to be Jason the rest of the show. Just
Well, no, here's the problem.
Shit slicer. Oh, he is the shit slicer. Look at it.
See, I am just
Then
But-
change our tag to Jason.
But here's the problem. I've got a friend named Jason who also hides his baldness with a hat. So
Oh,
you
yeah.
saw that.
It's such a
Oh,
Jason
God.
thing to do.
That is a real Jason.
this is why I'm getting confused.
Shit.
Though the Jason I know is quite a bit larger.
Nobody knows. This isn't. There's no video, right? We're not live. We can like cut
like,
that out.
No one's
not
seeing
at
this
all.
whatsoever. You're fine.
nobody's seeing any of that. No, you're good.
Jason Alexander.
Jason
Yeah.
Alexander, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
I think it was because
well,
I
he's my
always
personal friend. That's
I'm
what
a
that
bit of a Costanza.
exactly right. Can't stand you.
Can't
No, no.
stand
I want a whole show of nothing but Josh's vision for that fish tank.
There you go. I like that idea.
We'll
That's a
sch-
great
we'll
idea.
Look
schedule
forward to
that.
that episode. That's going to be a banger.
There you go.
Oh,
Oh man, we was
like, go ahead, but with the fast
yeah.
forward.
I don't even know.
Hey, for everybody who can't sleep, watch the show tonight.
Yeah, exactly.
For real, holy shit.
You got amnesia? We've got your cure.
We got your cure. Yeah, there you go. There you go.
This is
All right.
this is a citra mosaic.
Yeah.
My first sip though was a little surprising because your malt bill's a little different than most citra mosaics.
Hold on. I'm going to assume that Siren.
Oh yeah, that's
Okay.
North Bergen. That's North Bergen.
It's not in Underhill.
Yeah, there's not even a police station in Underhill, literally. There's not a police station.
There's a fire station.
Yeah, fire, but no.
Oh, I'm surrounded by fire stations, and they actually went the other way tonight. So usually they go screaming right past here,
Exactly.
and it's really, really loud. But no, this is the grain bill on this is different than most Citra Mosaic beers.
What do you mean by that?
It's fuller.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Like where a lot of your Citra Mosaic beers, they tend to go lighter, lighter malt bills. You got a little heavier malt bill to this one, so it's really
Well, for it to be, I mean, what is it?
it's an 8.
It's an 8.2.
8.2.
It's an 8.2. So it's going to have a heavier malt bill than having 8.2.
You're saying that because I've heard people say like over the years a real lot actually that the beer, like they'll say and it changed over the years from 2016 now too. Obviously, people's like palates change and stuff too, but like people have said all sorts of stuff like, oh man, this built to spill is really sweet, or like, oh man, it's really chewy. It's like most of our beers, including double IPAs, I would say actually especially our double IPAs, finish at like 2.5 Plato at the highest.
Okay.
And, so it's pretty dry. Like, I mean,
It's pretty dry, yeah.
a lot of double IPAs out there finish in like the 4s. And then, of course, there's the Southern rule of thumb, which is your finishing gravity should match the ABV. So the sweet tea drinkers, you know what I mean?
God. Could
So-
you imagine
So my
final gravity 8?
I don't even think that's a joke. I think that's actually like, I'm not even
I
kidding.
hope that's a joke. My partner Karen, she doesn't like double IPAs because they tend to be too sweet for her. But drinking this as a double IPA, I'm like, this isn't sweet.
Yeah.
No.
This doesn't drink like a double IPA, which
Like
is
the yeast strain.
dangerous.
Yeah, the yeast that you're using can obviously impact your perception of the sweetness and the
I think I put that up before. That's paid.
alcohol content.
This is the first time you remembered to do that, by the way.
No, I had the other ones up.
Did you?
Oh,
All of
sweet.
them.
So I forgot to look down.
You didn't look down.
Yeah. Okay. Fair.
Yeah, the great little
Crawl there on the
sticker
bottom.
at the bottom.
That's cool.
Chiron, I think they call it.
Back in the day, it was a Chiron. Now I think Restream just calls it a crawl.
Oh,
Chiron.
I think of a crawl. I think of like Star Wars. We're like,
Yeah, I do too. Yeah,
that's a crawl.
exactly.
But
Actually, I take that back. The last one we did called it a crawl. This is called a ticker. That's what it's.
I said
Okay.
ticker. I was
Ticker works. Ticker works.
ticker.
A Chiron. I always thought Chiron was the king of the centaurs. Was he not?
Yeah, you're going way back for that. Chiron back in video was basically any image that you were going to put
It was like breaking news.
overlay on a video was
Yeah.
done by a Chiron. That's what it was.
By the king of the centaurs. Okay, fun.
Yes, by the king of the centaurs. He created video.
IPAs were invented. All right, great.
There we have it.
There you go. And on that note, the beer that Dave the Samurai Schutzleiser opened up by mistake, and he'll have next. I'm having that now. So built
It's now sitting on a freeze pad.
built to spill. There you go.
That'll be my last one.
Yeah, Citra Galaxy. You can't go wrong.
Don't ever say it.
Yeah,
Okay, I will
love,
never
like-
say that again. You can edit that out again.
Well, I was like, I'm like a fish person.
What are we
And
adding?
this one is now Jackson Tupper. He's the guy that
Shout out.
He's the first one.
Shut
That's our first can beer.
Now, is he in Jersey or New York, or is he still?
He was in New York,
He's in
actually.
Vermont now.
He was. He worked for JDK.
That's
You guys
in
know
Vermont.
that? Well, I know
JDK.
he was
Oh,
based
gotcha.
in New York at the time.
Yep.
He's the first person that I ever called
Yeah,
to do the
logo and stuff,
logo,
yeah.
and he recommended Jake.
Gotcha.
But,
The guy that did our logo.
But I
Anyway.
like. Are you guys familiar with the band Built to Spill?
The band built to spill.
Yes.
Yeah.
No.
I'm
A
not.
lot of
come
our,
on,
a lot of our
So-
name inspiration
Okay,
is.
so they know because they're from Jersey. They don't know. I never really
Oh.
knew what Built to Spill was either. But it was our first double IPA we ever brewed in the tap room, like when we first opened in 2016. It was on tap, and I just love the name because, like, the play on words, like Built to Spill, like it's an 8% beer, but it drinks like it's a 6. And you get hammered. It's like built to tilt.
Guys, if you haven't had foam built to spill, have it. Danny's not wrong. This is literally drinking like it's a 6.
Yeah.
not wrong. It's the truth. It really is.
Yeah.
So
All their beers are
I was
dangerous.
like, oh, that's such a good name. It has like that double like meaning. And then the band is also great. I mean, we did see the band. I saw the band for the first time when we were in
Randomly in Copenhagen, right?
Copenhagen for the McKellar Beer Festival.
Yeah.
We were literally
You saw
walking-
Built to Spill in Copenhagen when you were there for McKellar.
Unexpectedly,
Denver,
too.
We were
From
just
Jersey.
and we saw a poster and it was like Build to Spill, and they were like, "Oh, what night is that?" And we're like, "It's tonight." We're like, "Let's fucking go!" So we went to this concert venue.
I
and,
love
like,
it.
But when she said that, I expected her to throw up the horns for that.
Yeah.
Fucking go.
Actually, I have a real quick funny Built to Spill story.
I was going to. So was speaking of Ramstein before Rammstein.
Yeah.
Du hast. They were playing there. Yeah.
Come on, that song is absolutely epic.
Of course it is.
Built to Spill played in Burlington. Like it must have been end of 2016.
Okay, are you supposed to say this story? Are you going to do the one about the Canadian border? Yeah. Okay, fine. I don't
Hear the one about the Canadian border and Built to Spill.
And the rabbi and the
They played in Burlington at a music venue here called Higher Ground. And
Okay.
we knew, like, I don't know, he was like the head of security or something like that at the time. And he like got us in. He was like, "Here, I'll give you tickets."
brought
like
the beer, right?
Yeah, because we had
And
he was a big fan of
we were like,
Foam, and he was like, "Built to Spill's playing tonight," so we were able to get in. And he's like, "The only request is that you bring the beer in." We had like the 750 ml flip top growlers, only for a long time, and so we brought some of those little growlers over there, the bottles, and so he took them and shuffled them backstage. I don't even know if they drank the beer or even saw it. To be
I
honest,
was looking. I think I still have one or two of them hanging up here, but I don't. I thought I had one over there, but I don't.
yeah, they kick around all over the place.
I think I have one. Actually, I think I have a dancing gnome from
Okay.
Pittsburgh.
Oh, dude,
750 flip top.
I have a dancing gnome hat, literally right there. I love those guys.
No, they're great. Yeah, they're great out there.
Yeah.
And Dave's going over to get something from Dancing Gnome. That's what he's doing right
No,
now.
not from Dancing Gnome.
I was just tempted to go grab my hat too. But
Yeah, there's a lot of good liquid in Pittsburgh. There really is.
absolutely. But anyway, so we
What
watched
size?
the show.
What size flip top?
It's like a
750.
750 mil.
Oh, it's too small. Never mind.
Yeah, it's like a 500.
I've got a real small flip top.
Yeah, it's
That's
okay.
it. Yeah, 12, it's 375. Yeah, there you go.
375 flip top. Anyway,
And watched the show and didn't know if the guys drank the beer. And then we knew that they had a show up in Montreal the next day. There it is, 750, baby. You call that a
Nice.
I think, right? Wait, that's a 750?
Yeah.
And we got a call a couple days
Hold
later.
on, I got it. Yeah, keep
We
going.
got a call a couple days later, and from the security guy at High Ground, and he was like, "Yeah, I just think that you guys might find this story amusing."
Dancing Gnome.
Yeah, there you go. Oh, the dancing gnome, yes.
Nice.
Very good.
Bob's never going to finish this story.
Bob.
Never mind. Never mind.
No, it's a good story.
No, keep going. Keep going. So you don't know if they drank the beer or
He's
not.
like, "You're not gonna believe this." He's like, "The band Built to Spill sent us this message, and it's ridiculous." So after they played Montreal, they were going back down to New York or something like that, and they got stuck at the Canadian border. And for some reason, they were hassling them. I don't know why. And they do that sometimes.
Yeah.
And
No.
and the guy that was at the at the border crossing was like, he's like, "What band did you say you are again?" And we're Built to Spill. And he's like, "I don't know what band that is, but there's a beer in Burlington that's awesome." and they literally sent that message to Higher Ground,
Yeah.
and we heard
And they were
that.
like, we're
And
that
they're like,
band.
this is the first time ever that we were known for something that wasn't us and a beer.
You gotta love it. That's
They're like,
great.
yeah, that was pretty cool at the time. I mean, that was
Yeah,
awesome.
'cause we were
But-
just little-
But that being said, most all of our beer names are inspired by music, art, movies that inspire us, and a lot of that is the 90s alternative scene, and so that's why
Oh, okay. So that's not Rolling Stones.
Well, no, that's the Rolling
that
Stones.
one is.
Oh, okay.
Somehow that one's.
That one is.
But no, two of our
Different
staple
days.
beers.
That's Todd. That was Todd.
That's that. The old
The old guy.
He does a great Mick Jagger impersonation.
Wait, how old is Todd? I gotta ask.
He's 56.
Oh, he's just a year younger than John.
Yeah, and yeah, 2 years younger than you.
So is it?
I know
is it-
that's what I'm saying. Like he's not. We say he's the old guy because he's
I'm
a little bit older
40,
than us.
I'm
But
the
All right,
Hold on
okay.
a second. So the Mick Jagger impersonation, is it the singing or the dancing?
it's both.
It's both.
Oh, he does the chicken
Oh yeah,
thing.
he does. Oh yeah, the whole fucking.
Oh,
he
that's
does
awesome.
the fish lips and the.
Oh, yeah,
it's way better than my kick cut that you saw at the time.
I mean, yeah, like a lot.
I mean, it's just like I feel like it's like obviously there's like a lot to the '90s alt scene, but it's in general there's like a lot of different.
Oh, and
music,
we certainly lean
arts,
into
references like from all different.
That's the idea, is
eras
that
of
most
time
are a
as
reference
well.
to music, movies,
Yeah.
art. But a lot of the early days, it was a lot of a nod to the
Yeah.
'90s alt scene. But
Although
certainly
Foam is
evolved.
technically a fish song.
But not the name of the brewery.
Right.
I'm the fish person, so I'm like the traditional Vermont.
No, right now Bob's the fish person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bob's the fish person right there.
Fish was when I was at a Ozzy Osbourne concert at PNC Arts Center, and my
We know that place.
breast like got a ticket because she was funneling a beer, and we were like, not of age.
What was the beer?
I mean, it was definitely probably Keystone Light. That's what we drank.
I'll say one thing: PNC
like-
has upped their beer game.
Jail there or whatever.
PNC has definitely upped their beer game.
Yeah, much better beer PNC now.
Oh yeah. No. But this was in the park.
There's actually local craft at PNC now.
Yes,
so.
there is.
Yeah, but this was in the parking lot.
Oh.
Oh, well,
We were funneling
Well,
beer.
even
if
so,
we
right
run a
now, I bet you there's better local craft in the parking lot even than there is inside.
Oh,
especially
right.
especially if you go to a concert with John, myself, and Al.
Right.
yeah. Oh man, that's awesome.
But anyway, that was my first run
awesome.
with fish
That's
back
awesome.
in the day.
We've lost Jason, and I did it intentionally that time.
Josh.
I know, I did it intentionally that time. I'm just calling him Jason from now on.
Okay,
What?
so-
All right. Now Josh is, I'm assuming, on a bio break. I'm just going to go.
Yeah,
out on
probably.
a-
Yeah.
All
I
right.
don't know where about
All
Okay.
good. All right. So I got to ask this question. What was the first beer that you guys brewed on a production level? Like the first beer you put out?
Built to spill.
Well, when we opened.
This one?
Well, it wasn't the first beer that we brewed it on.
This one right
The
here.
first beer we canned was built to spill.
Oh, on a
Same,
production
on a
level, or
production
do you mean like the
The
like
first when you guys went inside the brewery, you had you
first smash
the,
in.
the first
Yeah,
mash in your space.
Tastes
What
like
was it?
foam.
I think it was Saison de Foam.
Says on the phone.
Yeah. And
So the first
or
Seven.
Tranquil Pill. It was either
Yeah, so
I think
we
it was Tranquil
had-
Pills actually. I think it was
Simple
Tranquil
Pills?
Pills.
We opened.
First
Tranquil
we
Pills.
made 7 barrels. We
Saison
opened
de Foam.
up. It was just draft only, right?
Everything come out okay, Josh?
We
Oh,
had,
thanks. Yeah, I got a bladder the size of a walnut.
So we had what? We had Saison de Foam.
That
It's
was
like
we can edit
Tranquil-
that out too,
Tranquil
right?
Pills.
That's all right. Dave has a prostate the size of a softball.
Yeah. We call
Holy
Lucy
shit.
Fresh.
It's a jackfruit by now.
yeah, easy peasy. Holy shit.
Wow.
Oh man, that beer had
What
me
else
And
did
going.
we
Deep
have?
City Pale. Don't
Oh,
forget
and
that.
That
Deep
wasn't
City Pale Ale,
inspired the
that
name of the
was-
restaurant. That came out
yes.
fairly soon.
Patterns
So
and
we
pictures,
brewed-
like
As the
two
guy that
turns later.
reorganized the old brew sheets, I can
Yeah,
tell you,
yeah.
the first one was Saison de Foam.
Okay, it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Says on the phone. Says on the phone. And the first production canned beer that you did was
Yeah.
Built to Spill.
Yeah. I
Was
mean,
this
that's
was
correct.
this
You
this stuff
called
right
it
here?
Production can be at that time. It was.
I mean, yeah,
It's
it was a
Isn't
production
that pretty?
Yeah.
That's pretty.
Yeah.
for sure. It was a production.
That's a pretty beer.
Yeah.
You got better. You got brighter lighting than I do, John. Because
I do.
is paler than
I
mine.
do. Well, yeah, my light's there. Your light's coming from the side. So.
But mine looks exactly like the color that I'm seeing
Yeah.
on my screen.
Yeah, that does look like.
But you
Looks
both
good.
have a glow to you.
Yeah.
Let me just say that.
It's funny that you
It's,
guys
an, it's,
say the light.
it's an aura.
In
Yeah.
aura, yes.
Oh yeah, you're glowing.
Yeah.
In
That's us.
Burlington, at Foam, we have like a poured concrete bar, and
Yes.
No, the
Yes, you do.
aura is because I used to be in the Legler section, and that was radioactive. That's where my aura comes from.
jeez Louise.
He's not wrong.
Durable?
He jests, but not really.
No.
Yeah. Yeah. So poured concrete bar top. Go ahead.
Yes.
Oh yeah, the lighting, and there's like these glass inlays in there with like color changing lights under them.
I love them. Yeah.
Like depending on our mood, obviously, we change them around. So people will set a beer on it and like forget that the light under it is like green or something, and be like, "What is wrong with this beer?" Or like, "Is this one really hoppy?"
Like, no, it's like,
Yes,
A fresh hop.
it's so hoppy. It took on the color of the hops. There you go.
I mean, people literally said that.
That's great. You know what? You can't make this shit up. It's great. You can't slice this shit up. It's amazing.
not even with the samurai.
Exactly. All right. So
I can slice the shit up.
There's the
yeah, he's not wrong. You can. What? All right. So the first Saison de Foam, right? That was the first one. Now everything was draft only until you started canning, and this was the first can. How long was that? Like, how long did you just do draft only?
Not so people know. Not the can that John had in his hand was
not
the
this
first can.
can.
No, not that particular can.
No. However, this can here is 9 years old.
Yes.
Right. But
Yeah, so we
I think it was the end of 2017.
so about a year and a half.
Yeah, so we bought a used canning line off whatever Pro Brewer, right, or whatever
eBay.
It was on
was-
Pro Brewer, yeah.
It was like
Pro Brewer.
Yeah.
there you
Oh
go.
yeah.
It was
So-
it was a cask canning line.
It was a cask Sam's, like
Yeah.
semi-automated. Bullshit.
Emphasis on
it was
absolutely.
very whatever.
Very manual.
We wore full body
So-
aprons at the time for the amount of like,
I mean, it was bad. It was
It was
bad.
bad. It was bad.
And we were like
Yeah.
obsessive about the DO levels and shit too. So like
Yeah.
we like
Well,
bought
I mean-
which
Yeah,
was
which
like
the
more
same
than the
price as
canning
the
line. Like no,
line.
more than the canning line.
At the
But-
time, yeah.
You know, but if you're gonna obsess about something, that's one thing to obsess.
Oh, 100%.
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely.
But the crazy part about it is, we had a new facility where we had these like 15 barrel fermenters in, and we had our can line, and we would all go out there together. It was like all hands on deck for like a 14 hour
Say that in
can
the
day.
Kiwi accent.
But no, but we had the
I
seven
hate
barrel
that
house,
phrase. All hands on deck.
and
Anyway,
I don't have better phrase. All right, anyway.
It's good. Keep going. Go ahead.
But so anyway, yeah, we had 7 barrel brew house, 15 barrel fermenters. We were still trying to brew on the 7 barrel to keep up with draft demand at Foam, which like we were gaining a lot of momentum. So there's a lot of beer being poured there, but we also wanted to like launch cans, and so we often would squeeze in these double brew days on like a 5-day like brew week, where we'd brew one batch on the 7. Todd would roll up in the truck with the stainless tote on the back, knock out 7 into there. He'd take it out, put it in the 15, come back. Bob would come in and double on top of my brew. He'd do a 7, and then same thing. And then we'd ferment it out there, package it ourselves, can it, and then bring it back on the same truck that the tote was on. And at the time, it worked out. I had my first kid at that point, so I was already just not sleeping at all. So I was happy to just like,
5 a.m.
4 a.m. I'm out of here. Like, yeah, the kid's puking and crying. Like, I'll go mash in at 4 a.m.
On a direct fire 2 vessel.
Yeah.
Honey, I'm sorry. I got to go mash in. This is yours. I got to leave. I got to go to work.
Shout
Here,
out.
take
We're no
this.
longer together. But
My kids won't
Yes,
even
they
talk to me.
are.
yeah,
No,
that
but,
that was a joke.
Shout out to Bennett Forge Works
And
out of Colorado.
funny thing is, his kids think his name is Jason too.
Fun fact.
I don't. It's weird. But no, shout out
They
to
call him Dad. However,
in Colorado. That was the little brew house that could. I mean, we put some
Yeah.
miles on that 7 barrel
We have.
until we got our
Still
own
do.
brew house at our Heinsberg facility to start matching those fermenters. But for a while there, it was 5 days a week,
Yeah.
several of those being double
And-
brew days.
Yeah, and we were just.
And then we put on the
releasing
aprons
15
to
barrels a
go can. It was a lot.
week.
yeah, you gotta love it. Yeah.
So you were in it for the fashion.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Saturday.
Yeah,
Of course.
right. I mean, 8 hours.
No hairnet needed though for me, obviously.
So what size brew house you have now?
We still have the same Bennett Forge Works down at Foam,
Mm-hmm.
our OG spot. Where people come to hang out.
Mhm.
7 barrel. And then we have in Heinsberg, our production brewery, we have a 30 barrel Specific Mechanical RIP. And yeah, Todd and I flew down to Dallas to look at that thing. And
Do we also get that on Pro Brewer?
we saw, like that's it's like it's
we
like the
reduce, reuse,
Craigslist
and
in the brewery
recycle.
world. Yeah,
That's exactly right. That's
and
he's not wrong. I mean,
it was like 3 years old, and it was
3.
it was a 3-year-old brew house. So we flew down
3
there,
years
and they were like selling this whole thing. Not 3 years old. Yeah.
No, I said 3. Yeah, no, I know. 3 years old.
And
were they? Did they go out or were they just upping because they needed bigger?
Okay.
Don't ruin it.
I jumped ahead of you. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So don't worry, I'll reel him in if it
No,
gets
they
long.
didn't go out.
So, and that night for dinner, Todd and I had
It's going long because you just keep interrupting. So anyway, it was like, I don't know, like 160 grand or whatever for every. It was like basically the whole brewery. It was like
How many vessels?
It's like 5,
Yeah,
I think it was 4
it was
vessels,
2.
right?
It was
Because
two
the water
vessels,
tank.
100-barrel hot water tank, HLT, a boiler, all the tons of pumps, all the shit.
The mash tun.
160. So we flew down to look at it, and the brewery is called Four Corners. Have you heard of it? In Dallas,
Corners.
Texas. Four Corners.
Four
In
corners.
Dallas, Texas.
Mhm.
And so we like show up to the brewery first to meet the guy. They had put in like a 50-barrel brew house. They removed the 30-barrel that they put in 3 years ago, completely redid the whole entire thing. And the guy that was showing us around was like hired to essentially oversee this whole like new, revamp of the brewery, which was kind of weird that they did that. And so he like, we go out to the warehouse where the brew house is being stored. Humongous, like the biggest warehouse you could possibly imagine. They had like literally bridge building equipment in there. Like it was insanely huge, all packed up, ready to go. And the guy just kept saying like, "This is I inherited this problem, blah blah blah." And so came
Gives
so
you a
like
good angle.
Todd was good.
Great angle.
I died. So Todd's like, good. He's like, okay, well, we're gonna go back to the hotel, think about it, and give you a call.
And talk to our banker.
Let you know what's up. So went back,
Banker.
and Todd's like, what do you think? What should we do? And I was like, we should offer him 80. And he's like, 80. He's like, isn't that kind of a slap in the face? I was like, what's the worst they could say? No. And he's like, I don't know. Yeah, I know. Well, and so he's like, I don't know. He calls the guy, and he's like, hey, we could do. And he like looked at me. He's like, 80. And the guy's like, all right, hold on 1 second. I got to talk to somebody. Came back. All right, we'll do it. And so we got the entire thing for $80,000.
Oh, wait a second.
The shipping from Dallas
Back
was
to
about the
Crest.
same amount of money.
I was gonna say,
Yeah.
unless you rented a truck and went down there and picked it up yourself.
No, absolutely fucking not. And it was the
But-
middle of the winter.
Every piece of negotiating leverage he had, he ruined with, I inherited this
Yeah,
problem.
exactly.
It's because he didn't
You
give a
did not
fuck.
read the
Yeah,
article.
so-
By the way, anybody's listening, Four Corners in Dallas, not Four Quarters, which is
Yes.
around the
Yeah,
corner
that's
from
in,
you guys.
those are
That's in
those
Winooski,
are,
right.
friends and neighbors.
Right.
In Winooski.
But good on you for reading that he just wanted to offload.
He just had to get rid of it. That's what he
yeah.
wanted.
So found out via.
It was still going to cost you that much to ship it anyway, no matter what you paid for it.
It wasn't that much. It was probably like 20.
I was gonna about 20,000. Yeah.
Yeah, it was
But
probably pretty.
what is it? Brewview. We saw like 2 or 3 months later that Constellation bought that brewery, and obviously that was that was like during that time, and we just didn't know. That's another reason they wanted to like get rid of all the loose ends.
Yeah.
So we got a killer deal.
Hey, you know what? You got a killer deal, but when you saw that, you were like, "Oh shit, should I order from 50?" I mean,
I know. Especially, he's like, "Let me check," and it was like literally 30 seconds later. I'm like,
Well, also then baby Jeremy started to grow up, so I didn't want to be doing 4 a.m. mash-ins anymore. So the timing was perfect, the price was perfect.
that works.
And how old is Jeremy now?
And I have a Jeremy that's 8 and a Jeremy that's 3.
Yeah.
You have 2 Jeremys.
I'm throwing my kids' names out. I'm leaning in.
You put their pictures on it.
It's a Jason that's 3 and a Jason that's 8. Let's leave it at that.
Yeah, we're going
Yeah.
to-
Yeah,
Good
go.
job.
Nathan?
There you go.
See, I fucked it up.
We're off.
I ruined the bit.
all right.
I throw my kids' names out there all the time, but they're not kids. So
He's very small and very scared.
there you go.
Mike Tyson.
There you go. All
Yes.
right. Anyway, cool. All right. That's awesome. That you have that. You're able to hook up with that brew house. That's amazing.
Yeah.
And you know what? Look, here's the thing, right? I feel bad for every brewery that goes out.
Yeah.
All right. Very small thread of that. If the brewery has run its course and the owners were just in it for shits and giggles and they had their fun and they need to be done, that's a different story. Then you celebrate that. Okay, thank you for all you've done for the community, whatever, and then off you go. Other than that, I feel bad for every brewery that goes out. But there's so much equipment out there for pennies on the dollar now.
I mean, yeah, it's part
ridiculous.
of the cycle of life. I mean, survival of the fittest in that sense, and I think it's like an important part of like betterment for what's happening. Whether it's brewing or any
trends now.
Anything. Anything. Yeah, that's true.
There's got to be like destruction and creation, like the cycle of that.
It's a circle. Yeah, I mean, it really is. But
Bob's getting
It's the
deep.
circle of life.
he is. Akuna Matata. I mean,
What a wonderful phrase.
yeah. But no, it's true. I feel bad for it, but yeah, I mean, it just is what it is, and like back in the day, and when I say back in the day, I could only be talking, I could only really be talking 10 years ago, back in the day, right? And I'm saying even further, but if you had really good liquid, you were safe. That's not true anymore.
No.
You know, so
I mean, that is an interesting thing because like I completely agree with you on that, and it is interesting to see like how breweries like raise the bar. Like it used to be very easy to tell like if a brewery knew what they were doing, didn't know what they were doing, or whatever.
Yeah.
But I think that was also part of the thing that happened with like the palate fatigue for everybody. That's going on. I think like people kind of lost a sense of what is good, what they care about, all that stuff, because there was like a raising the bar situation over the years, but there was still something missing in some breweries or some beers, and I think that it's tough for people to really kind of define like what they want when there's a lot of things that are good but not great, or
saturation.
Even if it's hard to tell,
it's big time saturation. Yes. I mean, it really is. And that's just that's part and parcel of this whole discussion, right? Because back in the day, as I said, right, there was a gap.
Like, keep track of how many times you use that phrase.
No, I know. It'll be the last time that I can foresee, anyway. But there was really great liquid, and then there was horrible liquid. Yeah. The gap has closed.
Putting that out in Vegas.
All right. So that's really the reason. I mean, it's like you said, survival of the fittest, but there's not. This is the fittest, and this isn't. Now everybody's here. So people with good liquid, or for whatever other reason than the liquid, are having to close, and it's just. I mean, look, it's a big time shakeout, and the economy's part of it.
Well, it's not just now the liquid anymore. It's how well you market.
Well, it's tough. Of course, it's tough market. That always was that too, but that was a secondary.
But it's becoming more and more important now. You can have the liquid, but if you're not putting yourself out there, if you're not marketing well enough, there's a chance you're going to falter.
Yeah, I think I think there's a lot of things out there, and then maybe there's inconsistencies in it. So maybe people are
there's that too.
Packs for $20, and every once in a while there's miss there. So people are now reverting back to the beers that they know and that they know are like.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Regional, I think, are having a moment right now because of that, and I think that's something that we talk about a lot, is like just making sure we're on point all the time. But the other factor for sure is just like all the other shit people are drinking, and the fact that people are just not drinking as much. And the younger generation's
not drinking at all.
We talk about it a lot here. Yeah.
Galaxy gas.
I feel like, you had the boomers and the millennials, and now the millennials, like for every 4 kids, boomers had, the millennials had 1.5. There's just less people. And the people that are drinking craft beer like are getting older, and their doctors are like, "You got to stop drinking all this
That's
beer."
Isn't that what just
Okay,
happened?
not that I
My
personally
doctor
had
tells me
this
that all the
situation
time.
happen in my life or anything.
Well, not to be too morbid or anything, but your points.
Fact, like it's like we're not getting that
You're not.
insurgence. And
It's not, and the older drinkers are drinking less.
But
the
the thing
younger
is-
drinkers aren't drinking at all.
Well, the
You
thing
know.
is,
Well,
and not to be too morbid,
They're drinking like fucking what do you call it? The what's
seltzers.
the high noons.
Yeah.
The seltzers, the seltzers and the RTDs.
Yeah.
Yeah, hold on.
But-
Go ahead, Dave. Go ahead.
No, yeah, I can keep holding that thought for you, John. But not to be too morbid, but it used to be the case where, you'd have the drinkers, you'd have the beer drinkers,
Yeah.
and they get to a point, and they'd pass, but the next generation would take their place.
Yeah.
So that number was static for the longest time,
And increasing because at the time, some of the older drinkers were only drinking blood
shit.
and
Yes,
and shit.
exactly. So it's increasing.
Yeah.
But now you're getting to the point where the older drinkers, as they pass, they're not being replaced anymore because, to your point, the younger drinkers, they're not only not drinking, they're not even leaving their fucking house to drink.
They're not drinking at all. They're not leaving their house. They're drinking is so. We've said this a million times on the show, but I'm going to say it to you guys right now. Drinking is social. All right, it's all drinking is social. No matter what you're drinking, it's social. Right? The younger drinkers aren't going out. They're staying home. They're doom scrolling on TikTok. They're playing World of Warcraft on their whatever or Fortnite or whatever.
Fortnite.
Yeah.
Bob's more correct. It's
Fortnite. Yeah. And they're maybe biting half a gummy. That's all they're doing.
Yeah.
That's it.
Well,
That's
and that was always the point of Foam, was like there's no TVs, no screens. All the tables and bars are curved for a reason, to force you to sit there and enjoy your beer
Ergonomics.
with somebody else and like turn and talk to your neighbor.
What did you do? Hold on, Bob. What did you say?
Ergonomically,
I thought I could have sworn you said
up to have a
I
conversation.
could have sworn you said beergonomics.
Beer
I thought you said beergonomics.
I thought he said avocado, but that's just me.
But like that was the point of coming to Foam, was like, we're not here for you to like check out, have a beer, and then check it in to Untapped. You're here to have
Just
an
to really
experience.
check in.
Yeah.
It's to like chat with the person next to you,
On
maybe
100%.
Yeah.
look at some great art on the wall, listen to some killer fucking music. Like that was the whole point. It was like to keep
To
it
have an
social.
experience.
Yeah, have an
Yeah.
experience in that space with like a tap list that changes every fucking week. That's like always something different. Like come here, have a unique experience, and meet new friends. And you're right. I think with the rise in tech, like we're kind of forced to not have that experience, or we're not rewarded enough to have that experience.
I don't
That's
know.
awesome.
I hear like a lot
It's all
of
different.
brewers, a lot of people just in general saying like, the craft beer decline, I guess you could say, whatever you want to call it, elephant in the room. It's like people say like COVID, they blame a lot of things. COVID, Gen Z, all these things, like health
But it's
health
a
things, blah, blah,
combination.
blah, blah.
Well, but that's
It's like,
easy.
I also
That's low-hanging
don't
fruit.
necessarily believe in, I don't believe
So
that
what do you
is what,
think it is?
I think that
People
they,
have
I think
really
that maybe,
expensive beer?
I think that there were things that burned a lot of the brewers out. And I think that like a lot of the trends and like the excitement in the beer world comes from the people that are making the shit.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Driving it. And I think a lot of us got burned out, maybe during COVID or around that time at least. Not necessarily just for that.
COVID did have a lot to do with it.
It did, yeah, for sure. But
The impacts on people can't be measured.
Habits and stuff. It was a perfect storm. Obviously, this is not. What I'm saying is not the only thing by any means in my
Of course.
mind. But like, I think that like a lot of the drive forward in the beer world kind of stopped, or not stopped, but like slowed down dramatically.
It slowed down a lot. Yeah.
People that are making the beer. And I think people just don't really want to recognize that. And I talked to, I don't really bring that up to people, but I heard someone having a conversation, a brewer from Mass Landing actually, and he was saying something very similar. And he was like, but in like such a positive way. It was just like saying like, we can like, we're the ones that have to fucking fix this problem here.
Yeah.
It's a rally cry.
Like. And it was
Invigorate.
it was interesting to hear somebody else say that, because it's something that I've been thinking a lot for a little while now. And I I completely agree with that, and obviously I'm saying it, but
it's true though. You're right. You're not wrong.
and I mean,
He wasn't wrong. Yeah.
I feel like there's a lot of like I think that people feel like they found the formula of success and excitement and blah blah blah.
Yeah.
It's like,
But that's always a moving target.
Yeah,
no, it's your job to
and guess
excite
what?
people.
If it becomes the norm,
Yeah.
it's not fucking exciting. Who the fuck cares?
Yeah,
It's like
exactly.
you gotta evolve. You gotta like do something fun, and you gotta also be into it
Yeah.
as well. Like
Yeah.
Well, and
you gotta
there's,
be into
there's
it.
a lot of ego in the brewing world, and like people settle into their niche, and they think like, I figured it out, and this is the way to do it, and that's all we're gonna do. But like you have to evolve. You have to be humble. You have to recognize there's more than one way to do something, and there's always new ideas and new ingredients and new methods, and you have to like truly
Embrace
collab
it.
with your fellow peers in the industry. Like share ideas, share things you've been doing, share ingredients, and like make something new and exciting, and invite people to come and try that. Make them want to come and try that. Like we all haven't figured it out, and like everybody needs to feel that way if we're all gonna like, rising tide raises all ships. That's the favorite phrase of yours, right? Like, I agree with that, Bob. That's very
positive.
And it's fun. I was going to say, so you mentioned two Maine breweries in the same conversation. So.
Mass Landing and Rising Tide.
yeah.
And God damn it, Mass Landing used to serve food. They deny it.
I thought of this, and Dave knows where I was going. But Mass Landing,
I set you up for that one.
The original location in Westbrook, not the one that they opened up by Maine Beer, right? 4 years ago, and I've been there before. But 4 years ago,
and another story. So I'm actually
go
going
have a
to,
bio
because,
break. Go.
Yeah, I need a bio break now.
There you go. So 4 years ago, Dave and I were up in Portland together. I was there with my wife, and he was there with his. We're up there, and we went to Mass Landing one day, and then we all went out to dinner and whatever we did the night, and then the next day they went up going. But anyway, so when we were there, I had a BLT that was probably the best BLT I'd ever had in my life.
Was it the bread or the tomato? What
it was
sauce?
everything. It was the bread, it was the lettuce, it was the bacon. It was maple pepper bacon.
Okay. Was it
the bread or the tomato?
It was
Fucking
a
around?
goof. I was teeing him up.
It was a maple pepper bacon. It was the tomatoes were perfect, the thick cut, everything juicy, perfect. It was bib lettuce, and it was the bread. It was everything about it. It was perfect. It was the best BLT I ever had. I'm not even kidding. So I tell Dave this. We're at that morning that they went the next day. We were at Allagash first, and we went over to Definitive, and we were over to Foundation.
Yeah.
Right? So we left, and they went over to Westbrook, and they went to Mass Landing. And I said, make sure you get the BLT. And he did, and he found it. It was fantastic. He said the same thing. Best I ever had. Okay. Anyway, fast forward. A couple months ago, I'm up in Portland. Right, we're up there with another couple. We're up in Portland, and we go to Westbrook, and we go to Mass Landing, and they don't have food.
No BLT.
I'm like, well, I got a BLT here 4 years. I'm sure. Okay, well, things change, right? And I'm just like having a conversation with the woman.
Damn good BLT.
Just having a conversation with the woman behind the counter, right?
Really
she said, "Oh no, I've been here for 6 years. We've never had food." I'm like,
oh shit, dude.
It's the Mandela effect.
Yeah.
100%. I promise you, I pull out my phone and I pulled up the picture of the BLT that I had. I said, "Here, oh crap, here." Here.
This is it.
He threw his phone right at her. Hit her
How
in the
many
middle
beers
of the
you had
forehead.
when you said that?
Actually, well, they're one, but all day, that's a different story. But anyway.
We're good friends with those guys. They make exceptional
Also,
beers.
that sounds like exactly like talking to this guy.
That happens all the time.
Like he's
I'm
the bartender, you know?
the walking Mandela effect.
It's crazy. The walking Mandela.
We'll talk to them. We'll reach out and we'll corroborate at least your story that there was a BLT, and then I'll start greasing the wheels on getting the BLT back.
Exactly. That's what it is.
Please do. That was a fantastic
I
BLT.
thought you were not supposed to grease any wheels anymore.
There is the BLT right there from 2020, August of 2021, right there.
Good looking BLT.
Absolutely.
And I promise you,
It's a peppered bacon.
okay, hold on, and it says right there.
Oh yeah.
From
Shit.
August 2021.
Yeah.
Right? So I didn't make so, but
Now-
the
dude,
woman was
it probably
she was sticking to her guns. She says, "I've been here 6 years. We've never had food." She says, "You sure it wasn't a food truck?" I'm like, "No, I ordered at the counter, and you guys brought it to me."
Dude, you know what?
All right,
It probably
now-
you know what it probably was. We get this a lot too, actually. It was probably like during the COVID era where
Well, it was,
you
yeah,
could
it
only have X number of people in for capacity, and so
Right.
like we did that. we have a restaurant next to that's part of Foam. It's in the same building called Deep
Right.
City.
Mhm.
And at the time, we were like an American pub fare, like elevated pub food.
Elevated.
And, and so like we could only have a very limited number of people in what we were used to, and so we would like serve the burgers and fries and all the junky food like that over.
But elevated.
And then like people kind of forgot about that, like on our side, I mean. And so people like other people, like people come in, they'll be like, oh, I was here in 2021, like I had an awesome burger, like where's the menu? And I hear it all the time. People like our phone people are like, no, we never did that. It's like the same exact thing, like almost identical. I guarantee that's what it was. And even people that were there during that, I'm like,
I did a call out here. Josh was going to match us on IPAs. What's your next IPA, Josh?
I'm gonna go with Grounded in the Stars.
Grounded in the Stars. Very good. Nice.
Oh, lovely, lovely.
Our friends at Track in the UK.
Oh, it's a collab.
Collab with a UK brewery. Very
well,
nice.
I'm happy. I'm like,
Some of us, not all of us, not me. I'm not salty about it. No, we
Don't get salty with me, Bernays.
nailed it. We took a trip across the pond and did
As long as you get the reference, I'm happy. There
with
you
our
go.
friends.
No, it's a Mel Brooks.
Young Frankenstein. Like I cut my teeth on my first like
Love
movies
it.
back in the day, but did a collab with our
Werewolf.
and it turned out great. And so then they came and visited us, and we returned the favor, and we did the same beer on our end and released it in cans, and it's been wildly popular. It's a 6.5, I think. 6.8,
Nice.
6.8 IPA.
Nice.
Bob, can I get one of those sandwiches? Can I
get one of those? Yeah, there you go.
Like,
In keeping with the IPA trend, and I've had, I went from Youth Lagoon to Experimental Jet Set to Built to Spill. In keeping with that trend, I'm having Lovers Rock. There you go.
Right on the IPA trend. Love that.
Right on the IPA.
Right on the
trend.
IPA.
Oh, damn.
Well, when you're off on hour 2, you got to have like a little caffeine boost.
A little caffeine boost. So there you go, right there.
Yeah.
Look at that! Look at that beautiful double New England IPA.
What
Look
a
at
good
that.
IPA.
That is hazy as fuck right there.
Slightly oxidized from the looks of it.
Sure, you're not getting cardboard out of that.
Getting a little roast, and
I'm
that is
right
that
now,
that
I'm-
is this is
I can't
this
eat
is
on
really
Look good.
as somebody that
I'm very-
somebody
I'm-
that has
I'm
an
very-
affinity to coffee porters. This is spot
Which you
on,
do.
which I
You
do.
do?
This
Yeah,
is
it's good, right?
spot on.
Nice.
This is
I was a
friggin' awesome.
I am really sad for 3 reasons right now. 1, I don't have a sandwich like Bob does.
2,
it's insanely good.
It's
2, you don't have a Lover's Rock.
2, I don't have what John's drinking. And 3,
Oh.
I keep getting notifications that coworkers of mine are still working.
Oh,
Oh,
Well, that's not your problem.
I mean, this
That's
counts-
their
No, but
problem.
it makes me. But it makes me
What's your-
sad.
we're on the
Daytime
clock
job again?
right now.
It makes me very, very sad that they're still friggin' working. Her work's really
And
not.
4, thank God we didn't plug in Bob's podcast mic, or else you'd have to hear every.
I'm not.
I'm already.
We'd have to listen to Josh, Bob chewing and Josh's flatulence.
No, it's like he knows.
You gotta love it.
Really, it's like our besties are here with us.
You gotta love it.
How do you guys feel about like seasonality of beer? Like,
I love seasonality of beer. I hate the creep of it.
What do you
hate the
mean?
what?
In other words,
The
like
creep.
I can't stand having pumpkins and Oktoberfest in July.
oh no, that's
Oh, yeah.
bullshit. Yeah, I totally agree with that.
I
Like
Go ahead.
dark beer in particular. Like if like
oh no, I'll drink a dark beer in the middle on 4th of July. I'll drink a dark beer.
yeah,
I'll drink a stout in the middle of August.
Like
Yeah.
in Florida, the like imperial stout scene is huge year round,
Yeah.
and they don't really have like a winter, so it's like always kind of warm down there, and they are cranking the imperial stouts. So like,
It's
You
not
mean,
just
wait,
the
you mean
Imperial
Angry
stouts.
Chair is making stouts in the middle of
It's
summer?
not
I
the
mean, wow, that
Imperial
doesn't
stouts. It's the
fucking-
Imperial.
I don't think
It's
so.
the dessert stouts.
Right, yeah.
yeah, no, they have like bucked the seasonality of beer.
Right.
And
Yeah.
I give them credit for that, but I also give them credit. But I really think that most of these breweries need like an insulin station for a lot of their beers because the.
All right.
Oof.
Hold on.
I mean, for
Barrel aged imperial stouts, barrel aged imperial barley wines, coffee porters, even year round, as far as I'm concerned.
Amen.
Dark ales, brown ales, i.e., winter warmers. Yeah, what you would put spicing in? Yeah, in the winter. But other than putting cinnamon, nutmeg, cardamom, allspice, or anything else in some beer, a wheat beer or a brown ale or a dark strong or whatever you want to call it, an English strong ale or a Belgian strong ale or whatever, have at it whenever you want to drink it. It's fine with me.
For sure.
No, I agree with you. No.
fair.
What's time we like
what's
did
my
not
state?
do a dark like we wouldn't.
No, we always did dark beers.
Not
Well,
during
but
summertime.
not
Because
we
who
would
wants to
keep
drink
it
dark beers
seasonal.
in summertime?
Well, that's what.
It's the adjuncts that make it seasonal. That's as far
That's
as
a
I'm
fair
concerned.
assessment. I like
and I
that.
agree with you 100%.
Yeah, yes, agreed. Yeah.
So
I still have
But-
never been in Florida and been like, man, I just want like a 10%.
Yeah, but I feel
stout.
like also
yeah, it's the first thing I want to do when I go to the plane in Orlando.
Yeah.
Is go get myself a barrel aged barley wine.
I'm in the Keys. What's the barley wine? They're like,
you think about like
you don't have to
like
whisper.
dark beers in like Mexico, like right, like
Oh, Mexican dark lager, yeah.
yeah, like that's like
Oh, I love those.
selling beers.
Yeah,
and,
agreed.
and especially like
But those are not heavy.
No, they're not heavy at
And
all.
I think that,
because of the
They're my brother.
yeah, and I think that fits our definition of like no adjuncts in it. Then
yeah.
like free reign. I mean, look at the resurgence that Guinness has had, especially in like
Yeah.
the craft beer world or in like the craft brewers world. Like now, when I go to like beer events, like chugging a Guinness is like a big part of it.
Yeah.
The interesting thing about Guinness is Guinness in the United States, it's almost water sometimes. It's so thin. People are scared of Guinness. It's so dark. It must be
Right.
so
It's
thick.
still
so
good
thick,
though. It's still
but still good.
Yeah.
But when you get a Guinness done right, if you're in Ireland or there's a few places,
This is
in the
Dave's
US that
way of
actually do-
saying that he's been to Dublin to
Yeah. Nice.
St. James Gate and has had beer there. So
Actually, my best Guinnesses were actually down in Killarney. But
Down in where?
Killarney.
not
Killarney.
Killarney.
Killarney, not Carney. No, definitely not Carney. But actually, what I had a great pour in San Fran as well. When it's done, poured properly, there's no way you're chugging this damn thing. It's going to fill you up. So when I went to Ireland, Locker Room Guys, we had a contest.
We did a contest a couple of years ago. We did it. Yeah.
How many Guinnesses will the samurai, the
Okay.
samurai shit slicer drink in Ireland? And the numbers, there was one person who actually put out 99. The actual number was what, 24?
26.
26.
In
And
one night?
No.
no.
The entire time he was in Ireland, he had 26.
10 days.
Less than
10 days.
But still,
10 days.
10 days you only drink
Because-
26 Guinnesses?
Only
He had other beer and he had plenty of other stuff too, but
Well, here's the thing. A Guinness in Ireland is a meal in a glass. It is so heavy. It is so
I've heard
thick.
that.
It's so
Really?
filling.
Oh.
It
I've
is.
never heard
It
of
is such a different experience. It is.
Wow.
It's really something else. So when I was actually at St. James Gate, was the most Guinnesses I had because I had 4 at the brewery. And we went someplace else. I had another, and then I just waddled around Dublin after that because it was. Oh my God, so damn filling. It's really.
Picture
it's,
you
it's-
like a
Try
Violet
that.
in the Willy Wonka. You're like the blue.
Yes, very much so. Just roll me. Roll.
shit slicer. You're
roll me-
turning shitty slicers. Slicer.
Just roll me into the Linny and just be done with me. That's it. It was. Oh my God! There was no way to drink more than 5 in one given day.
Yeah.
It's just heavier because I feel like when I drink Guinness, I feel like the beer is kind of like a light beer.
Yeah, over
But
the
that's
States, like,
Here. That's here.
people
Yes.
have an
That's
aversion
here.
to something. Oh, it looks dark. It must be heavy, and then they have one. Like,
Yeah.
oh, that was easy.
Yeah, but
Low
they're right elsewhere. Like in San
You
Fran,
say that.
Yeah.
I asked them. I said, "Did you actually get your Guinness from Dublin? Because this is what almost what I remember from Ireland." They said, "No. This came from Maryland, but they had it at the right temperature.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everything
poured it
was right
correctly.
with it. Yeah.
And that's the key to it. And it just
Well, and
oh
that's
my
the difference.
God,
If you're pouring a dozen of them for like a group of people at the end of the bar, like temperature is going to be all over the place. But
Yeah.
yeah.
Exactly.
are you familiar with the term galactagogue?
No,
what is that?
Explain.
See what happens when you walk out of the room.
Galactagon. We need to know this.
All right.
You share.
I'm just going to share it. So Guinness, early on, there was a marketing push for new mothers because it actually
from
helped.
mother's milk.
Yeah, it helped their
Yeah.
it helped their milk.
Well, it's got the lactose in it,
Yeah,
right?
so there was like a push for
Doctors used to prescribe it.
nursing mothers to drink a Guinness. 'Cause
Nursing milk. That was the
it
question.
aided in
for
the-
first stouts.
It aided in the process.
Production
There you go.
Disturbing
The
me that
term
what you're doing
for,
right there.
for something that helps aid.
I was
in-
like, I just say wheelchair races. Like I thought he was doing
Listen,
that.
I was at 4 a.m. brews with like a newborn. I learned all these things.
Yeah.
And
Well, that's one of the reasons. It's not the exact same thing, but that's one of the reasons that Yingling never shut down during Prohibition.
They made ice
Not just the ice cream.
and that's all they made.
Their porter was actually prescription based for the iron for pregnant women to drink while they were pregnant during
Yeah.
Prohibition. So they never shut down.
Nobody could
during
drink unless
Prohibition.
you were pregnant. That's the
That was told to me by Dick Yingling. He told me that.
And also an incredible brewery tour.
yeah.
Oh, it's fantastic.
Oh my God! But you need the hat because you'll get dripped on.
Yeah.
This is true. Yes, this is true.
Whatever. I got a hat on. It's fine.
I've had the hat on for 15 years.
He's
All right, fine, 20
So anyway, what's the term? What's the name of this term again?
Galactagogue.
Galactagogue.
Look it up. I might have made it up.
Can you spell that?
I can.
Is it Galactic
How they
Gog or
Take a
Gog.
C out and put Gog.
Nursing something, because that was the
Nursing.
question at the Stouts versus Porter Jeopardy.
Oh, I missed that one.
You weren't there.
I wasn't at that.
Okay, that was like a thing. We said mother's
Oh
milk.
no, here you go.
thing.
I'll spell it for you. GALACTAGOGUE. Galactagogue.
No, Galactica, yeah.
Galactagogue.
Galactica-goo.
Galactagogue is a substance.
Oh, hi, Bob.
It's a substance that
You take a bite.
it's a substance that helps increase the breast milk production.
Yeah.
See, and Guinness was very much pushed as a Galactica.
Yeah, because it's like a low ABV beer.
Foods: oatmeal, brewer's yeast, fenugreek, milk thistle, and Guinness. No, I'm kidding.
There
I
you
just
go.
made the Guinness up.
Milk thistle.
And Guinness.
And Guinness.
Has anyone watched House of Guinness yet?
No,
Oh,
I
I-
haven't.
No, but I heard it's good.
It's
though.
an intriguing trailer, though. I do want to watch it.
No,
Here's the thing.
Calver's
You need to give it 3 episodes.
By the way, I think I'll turn the ticker off now. It's lovers. Everybody
It's
knows
probably
I'm
a good
drinking.
No, put it on the Chiron. Watch.
Put it right across all of us. No, if you just watch the first 2 episodes, you'll be like, okay, whatever.
Yeah.
So
You gotta give it 3.
All right.
Give it 3
Did you like
episodes.
Peaky
How many
Blinders?
episodes is it? 5? 7?
8.
You were close.
8. Why is it raining, John? Are you making it rain? John's making it rain.
Oh wait, no, it's there. You go. It's
Oh, starry
there. You go.
night.
Now these are just new overlays that I put up there. So there you go.
I like
Anyway,
He
anyway.
Oh, you can't flip their screen, but they gave you that.
Yeah, exactly. It changed a lot of stuff. Hold on, we got another comment here.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, we have a couple.
Oh, Brian's still in.
Brian said third beer,
Question before we-
Bombastic Brewing, Business Adam Beer, Strong German Ale. Business Adam Beer, Strong German Ale, 14%. Go higher, go home.
All right,
Go
Brian.
Brian. Go
Yeah,
home.
He's got an
Brian.
Adam Beer from Bombastic Brewing.
Bombastic.
Yeah.
Is that the one I have?
Didn't
I've got
we?
one over
No, we
there.
didn't. But didn't we had an Adam beer.
We did have an Adam beer recently, but that was from.
We had this Adam beer on the show right there.
We did.
Oh,
Hair of the
yeah.
Dog.
The dog.
No, man, it's epic.
Oh yeah, they've closed down.
They've closed down.
And so John Bryan and I pretty much bought
everything out from them.
Bought all the beer they had left. I haven't had a beer. I might have that same one, Brian. I'm not sure if I got the bombastic.
Yeah, what are your individual cellars look like? You have an insane amount of beer?
I used to, but divorce and COVID maybe drained my cellar quite a bit.
I still do.
Yeah. Well,
John still
sorry.
does.
And my cellar's only 8.5 years running too.
Yeah.
But I've built my cellar out pretty nicely since then.
Not that I want to bring it up, but I lost what I had in my cellar prior to that 9 years ago today.
No.
Every time John brings up the fire, he's like, "Not that I want to bring it up."
Yeah,
but
at your house?
Was it Sam?
his house burnt down and destroyed.
Holy shit,
man.
About 10 or 12 grand worth of beer.
Wow.
Jesus
Holy
Christ.
fuck, dude. I'm sorry.
sorry.
Not to mention everything else, but just the
Yeah,
beer.
yeah,
is the
yeah,
important part, right?
Yeah.
This is the beer.
You want to talk about that?
And the number of jerseys, sports
All right,
jerseys he
please.
owned at the time.
Oh,
That's-
man.
so Jersey Johnny is not just from the state that he's from; it's also because he likes to buy sports. jerseys.
Sports jerseys.
Yeah, you're like a
Exactly.
Giants guy, right? I'm a Giants girl.
I'm a Giants fan. Yes.
Giants.
You are.
As is Brian. He, by the way, what show you were talking about? He says he's watched a few episodes.
House of
Guinness.
Guinness. House of Guinness.
Right. And he
So
said
you got to give it.
he drinks his beer, so no cellar. He said. There.
I mean, I'm in the same boat. I don't have
So we have
any beer.
No chance for a cellar.
So we have a friend, Gene Lynch. And he's got a couple of famous sayings. One John doesn't like so much. But one of them is
This is one of my cellar, but this I will drink on our last show of the year, as will Dave.
Yeah, mine's sitting right
What
over
is
there.
that, though? Like I can't really.
It's a
Barley
double barley
Double
wine.
barley wine.
Damn, son.
Yeah.
Don,
Does that
Look
say
at
barley wine?
barely.
It's barely wine. It's not barely wine. It exceeds wine. No, our last show of every year is our big beer show.
Okay, you want us on that? Is that
It has.
I'm just kidding.
What are you drinking now,
I'm
Dan?
just
Oh, boy.
drinking.
She's
Miller
just
Lite.
drinking.
I gotta drive home.
She's just
We're gonna ignore that for now.
All right, hold on. In Danny's defense, continue, Dave. I'm going to pull something up in Danny's defense here.
But we
I gotta drive.
Actually, it's
But
not
no,
in her
we-
defense. It's just commiserating with her. But there you go.
yes. But so our last show of the year is our big beer show. It has to be at least 12%.
Okay.
And it's
we drink
it's the three of us, Al and
Okay.
our buddy Matt.
There's four of us.
Us, and Al and Matt.
There's
and
four
Matt,
of us.
yeah, Matt.
And Matt. And the last one, I actually disappeared from the show because I basically chugged 14% beers in about half an hour.
holy
Okay,
shit,
and then-
dude. That's like every time Josh leaves work. He has to pick up the kids, obviously.
I love it. I love it.
I feel that Josh is my spirit animal.
Oh yeah.
He is a bear. Last name.
So I did not end. Well, I did end the show, but I end the show hugging porcelain. Not one of my greatest moments. To the point where John actually had to message my partner. Can you go find Dave? Is he okay?
Holy shit, dude.
So
Message you.
we
The shit slicer is missing.
Oh yeah, no, that
Shit
was
slicer is missing.
Yes.
Slicer shitty.
Where did the shit slicer go? But yeah, no, it was but this I hope to survive this the one because it's very quickly approaching.
So that's the end of the year. You do that?
The very
The
last
last show.
of the
So
year.
this year will be December 30th. So that we'll do that.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm.
Yeah, so December 30th, we're gonna destroy ourselves just so that we can destroy ourselves again the very next day.
Exactly.
Yeah, for real.
It's like an anti-New
Iron
Year's
liver
resolution.
tour.
What's the beer that we
Pretty much.
That's really high.
Pretty much. There you go.
Yeah. Send me some of that.
Yeah, we're brewing it like.
This
Well, we're
week.
gonna do it this. No,
Well, this coming week.
We're gonna do it next week.
It's
we're gonna bump it up this year.
What are you brewing?
She was asking about a beer that we brew usually around New Year's, time.
You brew it at New Year's or you release it around New Year's?
It's released around. It's like a 2-week beer. Yeah, it's we brew it in December and release it for New Year's Eve, usually. Called Peel Session, and it's an Imperial IPA. I guess it was like intended to be.
So it's not a session.
It's not a session. No, I know. Yeah, which
It's a play on words.
Yeah.
Shout out to John Peel, but also
that's kind of part of it. But yeah, John Peel. Yeah.
There you go.
But it's meant to be like a kind of mimosa-y beer. So it has like citrus, and it's 11 to 12%. Super effervescent, like
very dry, really
dry. Talk about a fucking dangerous beer. That beer fucks people up because they don't they know that it's that high ABV, but it doesn't taste like it at all, and people get fucking.
What's your highest ABV beer?
I think the highest ABV beer we ever did was like 13%.
Which one?
It was one of the Imperial IPAs. Not Imperial IPAs. Imperial Stouts that we did.
We have a couple Imperial Stouts. We do like number one hit jam.
We've had a lot of 12s.
What's number one hit jam?
10, yeah. Peel Session is 11 to 12.
Yeah. We've done some barrel. We have a barley wine.
I can't remember
We've done
Imperial Stout those.
But yeah, by the way, we said Giants game. We said Giants fan. Brian is a Giants season ticket holder.
John will be seeing him for one game. I'll be seeing him for another, and he does
huge tailgate. Yes. By the way, speaking of Giant Stadium, and to the fact that Danny is drinking a Miller Lite. This is back in 2011. This is a U2 concert. This is a band I was in back in the late 80s, early 90s. Okay, but this is 2011. We're all at the U2 concert. All right, so there's me.
Sorry to hear that.
All right.
Oh, I'm just kidding.
Stands a lot less gray hair in my beard. But what am I drinking right there?
A Switchback.
No.
It's like Switchback doesn't have a bottle exactly like that.
Is that a Switchback?
That's a Miller Lite.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, we were tailgating from 2 p.m, and the concert didn't start till late. I'm not drinking craft beer for 6 hours, so I have Miller Lite.
Absolutely nothing wrong with Miller Lite. I mean, it's like it is the best of the light beers.
If somebody holds a gun in my hand and says, "Hey, drink a light beer," Bud Light, Coors Light, Miller Lite, it's Miller Lite because Miller Lite has flavor.
Yes,
agreed. Absolutely.
American adjunct light lager, it's the best.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if we're doing like a sensory training,
just drink beer. I think at this point,
very much.
Yeah.
Stop. Put the Galaxy gas down.
Please drink beer.
Put the Galacticog down.
I'm really interested in what Josh was going to say.
Yeah.
When you're doing sensory training.
Oh no, I just meant in every sensory training, there's a constant that you go to, and in terms of a light beer,
you need a baseline, right?
Yeah, it becomes like the Miller Lite because it's the cleanest. There's no, it's not sweet. There's nothing off. It is the cleanest sample you can have as your constant before you go into a sensory training.
Bud Light has acetaldehyde,
and that's how. And I mean, yeah, and
you can go down.
And
comments flying, but that's especially if we're doing an off flavor training. It's Miller Lite is the cleanest beer.
Coors Light has.
I'm not going there, but I just that's because that is beer to dose as a clean base to dose for off flavor training. Because that is an important thing is that not only our brewing production staff is very well trained in off flavor training, but we like to make sure our front of house staff is also very up on that, and because better beer tasters make better brewers and make better stewards of the beer that they're pouring, and people pick up on that whether they
do
advertise or know that or not. It's just true, and we always invite front of house to come brew with us and make beer with us and learn about the process, because then if someone's getting a beer and they're saying, "Oh, what's he doing over there?" they can tell them what part of the process I'm on. And if they can't, then they come over and hang out with me for the next hour while I'm graining out, and that's fine too.
At least you have company while you're graining out. By the way, hold this paddle. pull that grain out into this while I go stand over here.
I mean, aside from the point of foam being a very like social space and like driving people to make connections, oftentimes when you go to a brewery or a tap room, there's literally or figuratively a wall in between you, the customer, enjoying your beer and where your beer is made.
100%, literally and figuratively. Yeah, both.
Yes, and an important part of what we do is that wall isn't there. So if somebody's enjoying a beer and
We're breaking down walls of foam.
I just like I want people to come. I want people to come talk to me and ask me questions and tell me what they like or don't like about the beer.
I don't.
And if they're inquisitive enough, like, well, hey, I'm gonna go dump some hops in. You want to come up and like do that with me, or come see the boil? Like that. That's the part of it. Is like making that connection. We do that so much in food. I think large scale now, but certainly that made Vermont really unique for a long time. Is like learning where your food comes from, making that connection with your farmer, and I think that should be the case in everything we consume. So in beer, that's really important. So like, hey, this guy's making my beer. I'm going to go talk to him, and maybe he'll tell me where his hops came from just down the road. We use a lot of like local hops certainly in our like small scale R&D brewery at Foam, and that tells a story and that helps people make a connection, and maybe they'll enjoy their beer that much more.
That's awesome. That you're not wrong.
Yeah,
that's
absolutely.
That's awesome. All right, let's pause here. I got a couple other questions on phone before we finish, but let's get to our top 3 list.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, what was it?
Our top 3 list tonight. You don't remember what it was?
No,
I remember.
I'm asking you. I'm giving you a segue, a lead in. Roll with that.
You're giving me a segue, a lead in.
Just do it.
All right, fine.
Mikey.
Just what we got?
Oh.
Hey, John, what are we doing? What's next?
Cue the ground.
Yeah, exactly. There you go. Our top 3 list tonight is top 3 childhood toys. And why do we do top 3? Because
why is toys not capitalized?
What are you talking about, Dave? I don't know what you're talking about.
All right,
toys is capitalized. There it is.
Oh, I must have been wrong.
You were wrong.
Looks really good.
I have drank so much beer that I can't even.
When we were first doing this 5.5 years ago, we were saying, okay, well, if we do top 3, there's 2 of us. It's the repeal prohibition was 1933, 3-3. There's 2 of us, 33, 3. So nice. Top 3. And very clever. And
the White House after prohibition was repealed.
You're right, yeah. And then not only that, but if we did a top 10 or even a top 5, it would take way too long because we normally have more than 3 anyway. But in any event, top 3 favorite childhood toys, and that's based on the fact that today is National East Bake Oven, right? Easy Bake Oven, right? Top 3 favorite childhood toys. So let's start. Danny, kick us off. What are you?
What if
Josh is real excited about this one?
Awesome.
Well, I'm saying, what if instead of top 3, what if we did 1, 2, 3? Because there's 3 of us.
Well, we need 1, 2, 3.
You each
get 3.
Say 3.
You each get 3.
Oh God!
You just broke them, John. You just broke.
Well, you know what?
I think I still got it.
Okay, but I can still go.
All right, you go. You cook.
Okay, so
you do it. Dave and I are going to do 3, 2, 1. You do whatever order you want. So there we go.
Bob's not as certain
I'm
here.
a big Barbie girl. Who doesn't fucking love Barbie? She's iconic.
All right, so Barbie.
Treasured toy of my entire childhood was my Barbie Corvette that I dropped down Greenwood Drive in Cliffwood Beach, and like I was the hottest shit.
What was the color?
Fucking hot pink, obviously.
Of course.
Hey,
Barbie pink.
That plaid Barbie Corvette that they put out, that didn't sell well.
That's awesome.
Number 2, definitely my Skip It. Big fan of Skip It. Followed up by my hula hoop. I used to do a double whammy on that shit. I won the hula hoop contest at the windmill in fucking Point Pleasant. Got my first pink fucking thing.
Damn.
Did you take?
Okay, so Danny, with your Skip It,
no, for sure.
No,
you weren't a fish hula hoop girl.
I wasn't really into that because I was like more
She was
into,
too
like
good.
Danny, I want to take it back. Could you have back in the day? Could you have done the skip it while you were doing a hula
Yes,
hoop?
absolutely. That's what I'm saying. I double whammy.
Double
I was
whammy.
all about
So-
that. Oh,
Nobody
for
knew what
sure.
that meant.
So Danny, while you were learning to skip it, how many times did you hurt your ankles?
I mean, not that much. Like more my like what do you call that? My what's that thing?
Shin.
Calf?
My shin.
Yeah. Oh yeah. What do you?
Oh yeah.
Oh, because it swung around and hit you in the shins. So.
Yeah. Boom, 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 boom.
All right.
But not too much.
There's a learning curve
Yeah.
with the skip it. Yeah.
There you go. All right.
Big Jason smashes
I
the
pre- I
skip
pre-
it
I-
at Jason all the
That's
time.
pretty good.
I love it.
All right,
All right.
Bob still looks pained. on my
Bob's
decision.
still
We're gonna go
thinking,
to
so let's
Josh.
go to Josh. There you go.
Yeah, Josh, go.
Me? Okay, all right.
All right.
I haven't put any thought into this, but number one, the Stretch Armstrong. Do you guys remember that? Stretch
Armstrong,
Oh, yeah.
of course.
the beefcake doll that you could like stretch for miles. You thought when you were a kid, and I loved that
Action
thing.
figure.
And he was an action figure. And I had a 120-pound yellow lab growing up. I had a yellow lab, a chocolate lab, and a black lab.
Hold on, is that a toy? Or
He's talking about.
Oh, no.
He's talking about this
Those are not
dog.
toys.
No.
In West Virginia, they're kind of like toys.
She may have been overfed, and she may have been an alcoholic, and that may have been.
Oh, as well, Virginia could have been a girlfriend.
Jeez, all right.
Okay.
But one day I
Really?
came home, and Bailey, God bless her, God rest her soul, she's on the Rainbow Bridge. She ate my Stretch Armstrong, ripped him to shreds,
Really?
gobbled him up, and there was corn syrup all over. It was like it was bloodshed. It was corn syrup shed all over the house. Poor Stretch Armstrong, and I'll spare you from what it looked like.
Any more
Came
gory
out of her-
details? There you go.
What came after?
What came
This
out
is-
of her afterwards? Yeah.
Show us on this doll.
But Josh,
It was
But
stretchy, I'll
Josh-
tell you that much. You could
but Josh, this is the most scatological show we've ever done.
know.
So feel free.
from the
Okay.
shit slicer.
From the shit slicer himself.
Syrupy dog stool that came out of this 120-pound pup. And
Your
then
dog was 120 pounds.
I
What?
Well, I
What
just said she was
dog
overweight.
this?
I saw Mackenzie's dog the other day. I'm like, God, you're so underfed. And like, apparently that's what like, the animal's
That's what
supposed to look like.
they're
Hold on, I got a Stretch Armstrong here for you. Hold on.
Yeah, I'm from West Virginia. You know, they were.
100.
We're a little
My dog
bigger.
weighs 60
Anyway,
pounds.
And then piggybacking on the Easy Bake Oven, I had the creepy crawlers. That was like the
Oh,
easy.
that
Bake
was-
Oh,
Oh,
the creepy
God.
crawler. Too.
You could make like
Yeah.
the worms and the
yes,
bugs.
I had that too.
Yeah, that was really.
This, and I really think that all the kids that had the creepy crawler are the ones that
We
made the gummies.
Oh, dude, yeah, that's
Yeah.
absolutely correct.
Hey, you're not wrong.
I actually ate a whole bag of like the trolley like sour worms today. So like he's not wrong.
He's gonna eat those things.
No, I never ate a creepy crawler.
No,
Anyway, and so then
I call
Which-
bullshit. I guarantee you, Josh ate a creepy
Creepy
crawler.
crawler, yeah.
Oh yeah, I mean he was pretty hungry. His
Yeah, but it's not what you think it is.
God, all right. Anyways,
Okay, number 3.
and number three, my favorite. Growing up in West Virginia in the trailer park, I had the best big wheel. The best big wheel. Sounds
Big
like
wheels.
I've
Yeah,
ever
yeah.
seen. But I had the best big wheel.
Okay, was it red?
A lot of people say no. It was a W.
Did you have the one with the brake? Did you have the brake?
No, wait. This was before the Panda people sued them. It was the WWF big wheel. Had all the WWF
the-
wrestlers on it. I had Macho
This
Man.
is
I
the
had Hulk
badass
Hogan, I had
one.
Jake the Snake. They were like all the spokes of it, like their pictures. Their
So much
likeness
makes
was on
sense
it.
now.
And it was like black
Love
with
it.
all the WWF wrestlers on it. And then they got sued by the Panda people, which is like probably one of the best charities out there in reality. But now they're the WWE because the World Wildlife Fund sued them.
They
The
changed
Panda
the
people.
letter.
that makes sense.
I wasn't thinking of it. I was like
Okay.
the Panda, like literally the
Okay, I
the
didn't
World
know
Wildlife
you
Fund,
could say
whose
you.
mascot is a
This whole
panda,
thing became so
sued them.
unhinged.
but it was an old school WWF big wheel, and it was awesome.
Okay.
It was
That sounds
incredible.
awesome.
So that's my
But
top
it was
three.
just a pedal one.
It was, yeah.
All right.
Okay, pedal. Okay, Bob.
Sorry,
you're up.
I got really passionate.
All right,
Bob's
I've
up.
had some time to think about it.
No,
I'll step
love
in.
it.
I just want to preface this with I grew up in like literally as North Vermont as you possibly can, like literally like Canada.
Right, you said
St.
Red
Albans,
Bull,
you up there?
Toys weren't, yeah,
Canada.
but
Toys weren't invented.
I was a big Legos kid. Like when I was younger, loved Legos, like the big ones. I love like building things, okay? And I mean, let's see what else. Does a bike count as a toy?
Sure.
Rode my bike everywhere. 'Cause I lived in the middle of fucking nowhere.
there.
And let's see, come on. I oh man, dude. Well, we didn't have a lot of stuff, I guess, but I did love
strawberry shortcake.
I had a
salad.
stick once. I loved that stick.
I again was like in middle school going to like my class was like 30 kids and I played basketball and so I would dribble my basketball in the road because we had like a dirt driveway and listen to the Chicken and Beer Ludacris CD while I was doing that because it's a banger. And do you remember that?
Yeah, of course. But
And I mean, I spent a lot of time.
you have to have 3 toys.
Okay,
though.
so
Like,
you're
where
saying
is
that
this?
your
I don't
basketball-
know. I
That's
just-
basketball.
Legos, bike, and basketball. That's what I got from him.
Yeah, there you go.
Ludacris was his number 3.
The basketball.
No, basketball's number 3. Ludacris is the number 3. Ludacris is
I'm
not
not derailing.
it's not a toy.
I thought you said
You can ask him. I promise you he'll agree. He's not a toy. So, Legos, bike, and
Captain,
basketball.
what about
There
you
go.
guys?
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Samurai Shit
What do you
Slicer,
guys
take it
got?
over.
What do you guys got?
Okay. Well, one was sort of taken, but I'm gonna start with this is the point where I can't read what I wrote. Oh yeah. So Bob brought up Legos. There was a precursor to Legos because I'm a little older than Bob. They were called bricks. And
He's
bricks
not
were
talking about like
Legos.
cement bricks or
There were these building
Like
blocks.
Lincoln
and
Logs,
Like the
Lincoln
bigger
Logs,
ones?
Lincoln Logs.
No, well, yeah, at the same time as Lincoln Logs, but they were more like Legos, but they were thinner and they were a lot harder to take
No,
apart. So you
he's not wrong. The bricks were, yeah, and Lincoln Logs were there too, and even before Lincoln Logs,
think we're
predating
breaking
Lincoln
up.
Logs, were Tinker Toys.
Tinker Toys. Don't forget the Tinker Toys. But no, but these bricks. So what I would do with the bricks is I'd make all. Call. Does that mean that you're?
Can you hear us? Or you're done? Are they
No,
on?
Now we
it's
can hear
like,
you.
you're coming in
You
and
can
out.
hear us. All right, keep
It's
going.
breaking up
Okay.
for a second.
Oh,
I think
okay.
we're good.
All right, we're good.
Okay,
All right,
okay.
good.
But with the bricks, what I would do is I would actually make spaceships out of the bricks and like attack my little brother with them. So bricks were, but I also used the bricks as like border lines to make like race tracks for my Hot Wheels. So bricks is number 2.
Bricks is number
yeah.
3.
Three.
Okay.
You're right.
Yeah.
Number 2 was the
Number 2.
Number 3 was bricks.
number 3 was bricks. Number 2 was I'm with Bob in this one was my
Basketball.
Hot Wheels. You just mentioned it. The thing with the WWF thing. Shit.
Oh, the
Oh,
big
the Sledge
wheel.
Arm Song?
No,
The big wheels.
Yeah.
But my big wheels
Guys both had big
predecessor
wheels?
to
Hell
that.
yeah. My boy.
Was it a
So the
no,
brick-
no, no? I know you're talking about. It was not a predecessor to Big Wheels. It was a
No, predecessor to Bob's big wheel. So it wasn't. It's before they
But it
started
was-
like
right.
before they started co-marketing it with other things. It was just a big
The
wheel.
red
We
flyer.
could pedal.
Flyer.
Red Rocket.
Right.
No. This one was. I had the one. This was the big shit at the time because this one actually had a brake.
Big shit for a big shit slicer.
Oh,
Yes,
So you
for
could
big
like
shits.
do some Tokyo drift.
So you could spin that thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Oh,
but I always also used to like jump this over my friends unsuccessfully.
Ah!
Oh man, that's awesome.
I think they're out of the hospital now.
Yeah,
I'm not
run
sure.
him right over.
But the things we did with that. But my number 1 was back in the day. There was back in the day, if you remember, I don't know, John. You remember there was many ventriloquists that were popular.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I hope.
Um,
Edgar Bergen,
Not so
Charlie
much
McCarthy.
anymore. No. Willie Tyler. Willie Tyler had his was Lester. That was his doll, and I had a Lester doll.
Lester?
Oh my God!
No.
Made it this
Different
far.
I don't know if
Made it this
he was
No,
molesting
he
anybody.
didn't molest anybody. He was kidding.
Not that I'm aware of. But I had this ventriloquist doll, which really kind of freaked people out that this little white kid had this little black ventriloquist doll.
Did the doll
He had
freak
an
people out,
afro
or
and
did you with the doll freak people out?
yeah.
I think it was the combination that really did
No, it was
it.
definitely.
Yeah, because ventriloquist dolls are really freaking freaky.
Exactly.
But I took this thing all over the place and tried to be a ventriloquist and really was awful at it. And I think that's really where shit slicing started.
Holy shit, dude. We're at the
Wow, that's
genesis
good.
of
That's good.
shit slicing. I love
Yeah, it was just awfulness. But that one, I think when I was a kid, I think that lasted with me longer than everything else that I had.
Fair enough. There you
Amazing.
go. All right.
What you got?
Two comments really quick before I do mine. Brian Book said his lowest beer was a Molson Golden Ale. I'm not sure exactly what he meant by that because that was a while
Like
ago.
lowest rated or ABV?
Lowest rated or lowest.
I think so. I think he's talking rated.
Rated,
Yeah.
yeah.
He's had lower ABVs
Exactly.
than that.
That's the beer
But-
he had when he was in his
but-
lowest spot ever.
Ooh,
Exactly.
maybe that. Yeah.
Maybe it's
It was
deep. Maybe it's
low-
deep. Yeah.
The lowest part of his life.
Exactly.
Yeah, maybe.
And then Mega Wing Pub.
Yeah,
chime in.
right.
Mega Wing Pub. We haven't seen you in a bit. Mega Wing Pub. Thank you.
Oh, hey, how you doing?
Hey, you guys. Greetings from South Jersey at the South Jersey Fermentation Club meeting, enjoying and sharing good brews.
As they always do.
Wonderful.
There you go. Thanks, Mega Wing Pub.
Fermentation Club.
Thanks for chiming in. And thanks for checking it out. And Brian said, no, lowest quality beer.
Ah,
100% lowest quality beer. But we
I mean,
just
he's
drank
never had a
back
Bush
then.
Light. It's fine.
Yeah, it's bringing it back full circle.
No, it's-
Brian, have you
I
ever
got one beer that's lower than Bush Light.
Ice
Oh,
House?
I want to hear it.
Bush Apple.
What is it?
Which one?
Bush apple. Oh God.
Man, you've had
What
that?
is it? What is it?
I have tasted it. I have tasted
Why?
it. Why? And this is the best part of it. It's that much lower than Bush Light, right? But
Wow.
AB and Bev, in their infinite wisdom, they put up this big campaign, and everybody and their mother was looking for these 30 packs of Bush Apple.
Oh.
And because they went out and they had the entire country searching for these 30 packs of this shit beer,
Oh.
which was half apple juice, right?
That's crazy.
They decided, hey, let's cut production and keep the public demand going till next year, and then we can blow it up next year. You fucking morons.
Never happened.
Yeah. Holy shit.
But here's the thing. John has tasted it.
Yeah,
I
that's
did.
what I'm saying.
I did.
Not
No,
even
no.
the shit slicer has had.
Here you go.
Like,
I'm going
No,
to
no,
explain, explain to you. All right.
Yeah, okay, because my estimation of your beer chops has really dropped here. So you need
It's
to
not my
explain
beer,
it.
it's not my beer chop by any means. I'm like, I gotta see
experience
just how shitty this is.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
somebody had opened one
Those are to
in
experience
a
the
store. I won't mention what store. Had opened one in a store. I took a plastic cup. I literally poured a drop in the cup, and I tasted it, and it was
Next thing you knew, the 30
fucking carbonated, shitty flavored apple juice. That's all it was.
Wow. Dude, someone
And,
came into the brew, a kid, like a Gen Z kid, came into the brewery like a couple months ago and was like raving about a beer. And then he said, before this, my favorite beer was Bush Apple.
yeah.
And I was like, I didn't even know what that was. Like, that stuff like does not come to Vermont for some reason, which is fine with me.
Good.
And I looked it up and I was like, this is, I feel insulted now. Like his favorite beer, other than the one that we made, was Bush Apple. I mean,
Was
come on.
probably the worst beer I've ever had.
Yeah, it's insane.
Hey,
And I had a sip of it.
Who the fuck's
Bob,
up
did they find him in Lake Champlain? Later
Yeah,
that
yeah,
night?
yeah.
Cement sheet.
Oh, shit. Well, it's because his Waze GPS took him there.
It just totally
Actually,
accurate.
that did happen.
Yeah, it has
Oh,
nothing
that's a
to
whole
do
other
with
story.
anything.
Oh man, we got it. We got a whole other
Anyway,
pod.
we still got
Full of
we still have
stories.
a
We got a whole other show for this.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, for
We're on
many
the
things,
list.
especially the fish tank.
Yeah, exactly.
I got thoughts. I have a lot of thoughts. Josh has
We
7
know.
more
and we want to
toys.
hear every single one of them. Okay. On
There was dreams, there were visions that Josh had about this fish
I
tank.
know they just didn't. They didn't hit me up about that.
we got to do it.
The-
We have to do it. We have to do.
plants,
Look,
the fish, the color of the gravel.
Oh,
we have to
dear.
do a
Does
full
it
fish
shine
tank
in
show.
the black light? I mean, I need
How
it
long
to
have you
glow.
known him?
I mean, we're
Exactly. These are things we need to know.
2 hours, 24 minutes, and 54 seconds.
Fine, we can chat.
Yeah.
About the-
All right. All right. I'll give you mine. I'll be quick about it. All right.
Oh, that's right. We're still doing top
Yeah,
three.
we're
top
on
three.
it.
There you go.
It's back on track.
Easy peasy. My number 3, Legos.
Yeah,
Solid.
solid. Good
All
move.
right. My number 2, me.
The great thing about Legos is when a new store opens, people line up for blocks.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so corny.
But I'll tell you, like I was building Legos,
I'm
and David mentioned clearly how old I am, right? I was building Legos when I was a kid, and they're still they're a million times bigger now than they were then, and they're my number 3,
And more expensive.
and way more.
Like,
God, it's ridiculous.
All right, it's my number 3.
How much we're paying for these
Of
plastic
course.
little
Oh
blocks.
yeah.
My number 2, my as the sports guy I am, my pitchback. Do you remember pitchback, Dave?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh, God.
All right.
That doesn't surprise me with you, John.
So it was this. It
You
was
throw the ball
it
at the.
It was a metal
at the net.
structure. It was a net, and in the middle was a square, and it was the strike zone. So you could practice your pitching, and you could practice your hitting with a pitcher, and you could, and the structure, if you will, would call balls and strikes because if the pitcher threw the ball and you swung and you missed it, obviously it was a strike. But if you didn't, and it
And
landed
it would
in the
bounce
strike
it back
zone,
to you if you hit in the strike zone. Otherwise, you had to go chase.
you had to go
that fucking
chase the ball. Right? Exactly. So
That's
my
awesome.
pitch,
Yeah, that
my
sounds
pitchback,
great.
yeah.
man,
My
what's your
pitchback.
number 1 then? Jesus.
My number 1, my model trains.
Uh,
Model trains, and it was twofold. It's twofold here.
What gauge?
My 2, HO and O. Okay. O from my father.
Always like your hose.
Of
Yeah.
course. O from my father because he had my father and I still have them, Lionel's from the 30s. My grandfather bought my father trains before my father was born. All right.
Oh, what do you have?
I have engine. Oh, look at that.
That's a big scale.
That's the passenger car. Does that light up with the people inside?
oh, does it?
No.
Here, let me put some-
It was like part of a really big set that was like pretty elaborate. There's not people in this one, but
No, it's got to be on the rails to light up.
yeah.
No, but you'll see them in the
This
window.
is only one piece of like there were a ton of them.
Yeah.
They got spread out, but we have two or three of them not together.
But
here.
yeah, that's fantastic. Yeah, I got those sets, but my best memories were, and this is really weird to say, but
And you run it around the Christmas tree.
my best memories. Well, we had.
I have a train set for my grandfather. I
Yeah.
run around the Christmas tree. I love it.
I actually have a Lego train
Yeah.
set around a Christmas
Oh,
tree.
But but
Lego.
even and we set up all the Lionel trains,
I don't
and
have it anymore.
we set it up around the Christmas tree. We set it up on its own, on separately. There's more trains and everything else, but Tyco HO scale. I used to get Tyco used to put out a catalog literally about that thick of all HO scale trains and extras you can get for them and everything else. And my best memories of Christmas morning were sitting with the train going around after opening the presents, after having breakfast, sitting back on the couch and opening this Tyco magazine and looking
That's awesome.
at these trains. Yeah. So
That's great.
that's my number one.
I
That's my number one.
got to take another leak.
Man, way to bring us
2
all-
bio breaks in 1. There you go.
I was gonna say, way to bring us all to tears at the end of the toy list, but tears or
or like
Tears. Well, he's the shit slicer, so what do you want?
yeah. He's
Yeah.
probably gonna slice some shit up.
It's exactly. Yeah. But he's not wrong. And that last show of the year last year, this I mean, this is coming up. This will be our 6th annual coming up this year. He passed out. I literally had to text his better half and say, "Hey, you might want to check on Dave." We're still doing the show. And then she came in and she looked at the camera. She looked at him. She looked at the camera and went, and then she shut off the feed, and he was
Oh
gone.
my God.
No.
Wait, he's on the ground? Sleeping?
He was passed out. He was done.
Yeah, on the
We,
ground.
me,
I
me,
expect
me
that's
on the
cool.
ground. He was on the ground. We didn't even see him. He was on the ground. Me, Al, and Matt, who we haven't met, but Danny, but me, Al, and Matt, we continued the show without him. So
Yeah.
there you go.
I mean, the show has to go on.
Yeah, well, that's
Just-
what we'd love
Show's
to
got to
do
go on. Show's
Yeah.
gotta go on.
and then
Exactly.
for the anniversary too. It'd be great.
Yeah. That's going to be fun. We definitely got to get up there. But so what's coming up? What's in store for the holidays and beyond for Foam? What are you doing? Beer releases, events wise. What are you doing?
We have a at the brewery in Burlington. We have a like a makers market thing, holiday market, where it's actually really cool. It sounds really lame, but it's cool.
No, it's not lame.
I said it sounds
I know.
Doesn't even sound like
Yeah.
We have like local artisans come in and like we
it.
Oh,
Actually sounds like
it-
it's
bourbon.
like
You said
coolest
maker-
shit.
you
Maker's
said
Mark.
You said Maker's Mark.
Makers market. Yeah.
market.
It's like pretty awesome. Like all these I mean it's in the guy that kind of like people apply for it to come in because we only have 30 spots or something
Yeah,
like
we
that.
do it for 2 nights.
And the guy that
maybe
kinda-
20 tonight.
Danny obviously
Right.
oversees it, but the guy that manages like the applications or whatever, because there's a lot of creative people in Burlington, Vermont.
Yeah.
He
And
does a great job
filmmakers
just
and
like
stuff.
dispersing it, between like jewelry people and art people and
Yeah.
like knife maker, whatever it might be. And so it's like such a cool mix.
You say knife maker?
Yeah, like there's
Yeah.
there's
Knife
like
makers.
there's been this guy, at least one guy that was very notable. He had he like made these handmade knives like really insanely awesome, like kitchen knives
Nice.
or whatever they were. But there's like cool stuff, a lot of cool things there.
Yeah.
That I always get excited about that one.
And
That's
then,
awesome.
We have a
for
New
the
Year's Eve party.
holidays. I mean, we do the
So is it like a Christmas market or?
It's like it's like a
holiday fair kind of thing, holiday market, pop up.
well, yeah, that's like more. Then we have the holiday extravaganza.
Ooh. And it's like a family band, like everyone comes up and joins in, right?
Well,
Like,
no,
Well,
it's
it's
like
like
30
a-
bands that play like a minute or two of
fair,
like,
but
holiday.
it's all of our favorite, like local
David,
music.
I'll come up. I'll grab a guitar, he'll grab a bass, and we'll just join in.
I mean, yeah.
They're all incestuously.
Which bass should I bring, John?
Literally, like
I would
Gibson.
I would bring the Gibson. Yeah, I'll
basically,
bring my
it's
Gibson.
like
You bring your Gibson. We'll call it a day.
every song's a different band.
You guys play music?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, sweet.
I know you play
Oh, yeah,
guitar.
that's right.
Johnny plays
Yeah,
Yeah,
guitar.
that's right. You showed the picture. Yeah, fuck.
What do you play?
And
Give me up,
I pretend to play bass.
Nice.
That's cool.
You slap at the bass.
Slap in the bass.
No, I don't.
Peter up for
I
that.
pretend
Yeah.
for a beer.
Yeah, baby.
Oh, there he is.
There he is.
Damn, hardcore Johnny. Look at him go.
Yeah, he deep throated that mic.
That's
after
that's
that picture,
That's actually a badass. That's a badass photo.
Awesome.
God,
pretty badass, right
That's
there.
awesome. But that's also something I would say to him.
There you go.
Yeah. How did you guys meet?
Beer.
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 But
That's 20 years ago, but beer.
But we actually bonded over knee
Knee
braces.
braces. Yeah.
At
We
the
both broke our
time.
knees at the same time. So.
Yes.
so-
Yeah, which
So yeah, it was
we gotta know.
What's that?
Right or left?
What's
knee?
that? My right knee.
it's right knee.
Yeah, right knee.
Okay.
Mhm.
I broke a bone in my femur playing soccer.
And I tore my patellar tendon clean off my kneecap.
Fuck. Oh man.
Yeah.
That is both of those
So-
are insanely brutal.
Yeah, they weren't fun.
No, it wasn't fun. But hey, we found each other over it.
Yeah, it's
there
awesome.
you go.
I mean, that's a
There
great.
you go.
It was a bond.
Yeah. Fun.
And to give you an idea, like how much our brains work alike, when I told John today was King Tut Day, I already had it in my mind, but he went, "Oh, so we're going to do Steve Martin." And we have
Born in Arizona, moved to Patagonia.
no,
King
you
Tut.
didn't listen. Josh redid the King
He
Tut
did
dance
King
for us.
Tut.
I can't do. Can you do an instant replay on that?
But
one?
I can't do the smile as good as he's. I don't have the amount of cocaine that Steve Martin clearly had.
Oh, there was a lot. There was a lot of snow happening back then. So
Oh
I mean,
man, it was a blizzard back then.
Oh, everyone was doing
Turned his hair
So,
white, poor guy.
And on that note, and I'm just going to throw this out there because we'll probably do it again. Maybe we'll do it again. Maybe we'll do it next week. You know what? I'm not going to bring it up. We'll do it next week.
Yeah.
Don't
Next
tempt me
week on the
with
show.
Yeah, of course. I mean,
Oh,
This or like the
because
Martin thing.
Well,
next week
next
we
week,
will have
Marty Angel's on the show next week, and he's writing a new book. So the idea for the book came about on our show.
Yep.
A year and a half ago ish. So
yeah.
he's releasing a new book around Thanksgiving. So
give it
he'll be on the
a
show talking about it.
So Marty Nashel, he spawned the idea and launched the idea of the American Craft Beer Hall of Fame.
Of beer?
Yeah. So the American Craft Beer Hall of Fame is a thing now. So it's going into its second year. Mhm.
Okay.
It is a thing.
It is a thing.
That's it, guys.
And
Go to the
ACBHOF.com.
acbhof.com.
Okay.
Okay.
And John's, you're one
I'm
of
on
the
the board.
directors?
I'm on the board of directors.
He's on the board.
What is
Guess
it that-
on, John. Guess
What's-
on, John.
What's the website?
ACHBOF. HCBHOF.
Let the beer
American
speak.
Craft
man.
Beer.
ACBHOF. American Craft Beer Hall of Fame.
And
HCBHOF.
what's my title?
You're a
board of advisors.
You're on the board of advisors. Yeah.
board of advisors. So, but he's launching a book, and it's really
Great.
it's beer stories. It's beer stories
Oh,
from
beer
back in the day. We're talking like Michael Jackson back in the day
Great.
kind of stories.
Yeah.
And this book is, I'm really, really looking forward to it. I know I have contributed to it. John's contributed to it. There's a lot of stories, and he really reached out to like a lot of his friends. It's a book, yeah. And he reached out to a lot of his friends for the stories that we have come across that have really moved us in our beer journeys. And it's all about that whole beer brings people together.
Yeah.
The whole social aspect of it, and it's just going to be something very, very special.
It's going to be a great book. It's great.
And Marty's such a great writer.
Marty's a great writer.
Does
Yeah.
he need any like an addendum on like my thoughts on the fish tank or not?
I really think that needs to be its
I
own
think it does
special
need to be
book.
All right, fine. Yeah, we're just
It
like
No, not included. It
Story.
needs to be another book by
No,
itself.
that's
It's
not a bad idea. Yeah.
It's a standalone.
I really had to hold
It's
back
really
on when he said move. The Seinfeld reference, was it a move or was it a shift?
oh.
Oh, very
No, that's
Dolores!
Dolores! Holy shit, dude.
No, that's really cool. That's awesome.
Do you guys-
We have like a brewing library we put together for like front of house, and when that book comes out, it'll be part of it
Right
for
there.
sure.
You've got to get that
You
for
guys
that.
go to
Um,
the Atlantic City Beer Festival. Is that like any good? Should we go to that or what?
You 100% should.
Okay.
Yes,
John,
especially
John is on the show every
rare-
year. He's a good friend of ours.
And the rare beer tickets were just put out,
yeah,
right?
they were, and he does. And right at this point in time, the AC Beer Fest, AC Beer Music Festival, is the second biggest beer festival behind GABF every year
Yeah.
in the United States.
We've been talking about
Not in the world, in the United States.
Yeah.
GABF's number one, AC Beer Fest number
I think
two.
we're gonna come and like have a booth there. We've been talking about it. So
Oh,
Definitely do that.
We just
Definitely see you there.
we were at GABF. We were part of the paired event. It's like a side event for that with
Yep.
like a
Yep.
food and beer
Yeah.
pairing. It was really great. It was
That's
an
cool.
honor to be there. So
No, it'd be great
Are
to
you
see
going?
guys
Are you
there.
going to CBC next year?
Yeah, in
we're
Philly?
going to Philly. Yeah,
In Philly,
In
yeah.
Philly? Yeah.
we'll do
So
some stuff.
we're actually going to be we'll be there doing the Logrum guys thing there as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be my first EBC.
Nice.
Really?
holy smokes! Well,
I
you're
went
in
to
Not-
my first one this
Not
year.
mine.
Yeah.
Not John.
Yeah.
So John's been in the brewing industry as a brewer and all. That's that shit. But
Well,
I'm mostly a drinker.
Yeah.
but they have really nice toilets.
He's important.
If you
He's
need to-
important.
Yeah.
I support the industry.
If you can't be an athlete, be an athletic supporter.
Yes, and that's.
It's an awesome event.
I hold the business up,
Yeah, I mean, hey, there's a lot of people that are needed for that.
Absolutely.
and
You do your part. You do
I
your
swear. I swear during COVID, there's at least 2 breweries that I financed through.
I think he
COVID.
did. Yeah. Exactly.
We have a guy that says
Yeah.
that.
And I bet you got like one of those PPP loans during COVID too, didn't you?
I actually
He
did,
actually,
but
he actually should have applied for one because he would have
I
gotten it.
probably should have. But here's the thing.
But no
the,
joke, CC is like a truly inspiring event. So much of the direction I've taken in some of my brewing and some of my experimental beers have been things that I've found at CBC and people I've met there and
Yeah.
ideas that have like spawned from that. So like it's a truly inspiring event. It's super fun. It's a great way to meet so many good people, and the brewing expo is like mind blowing. So you're gonna have a blast for your first time.
Yeah.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
Really
yeah.
looking forward to it.
CBC is amazing. Dave doesn't know what he's in for.
Yeah,
So-
it's truly.
Nor does my liver.
It's fun. And
Exactly.
Philly's awesome.
And Philly is.
And Philly is Philly. So
And holy smokes,
Philly
and,
is. There's things about Philly I love. There's things about Philly.
no, yeah, I mean, look between monks,
Really, baby.
Like the
human,
Eagles.
between monks, human robot, and a few other places.
Oh yeah, dude. Human
That's
Ken
where I
over there.
went last
We're,
time.
we're good. We're
Ken's
good.
Danny's boy.
yeah,
Wow,
shout out
yeah.
to Canada Human Robot.
Have you had
Ken is great. I love Ken. Ken's great.
Oof.
Have you had him on your show?
Ken has not been on the show yet. Ken has not been. We talked about it about 6
God
times,
damn it.
but we just haven't. He has not been on the show.
Ken's camera shy.
Is he?
Is it?
No, he's not. Not even close.
No, I am joking.
Okay.
I was gonna say.
All right, boys.
Ken's busy with
Fun,
other
but
stuff, and
I think I
Yeah,
gotta
Ken,
go.
we've attempted 6 times, like 5 or 6 times, and
To
schedules.
get him
Just,
on. He's
yeah,
been
schedules just didn't work. Schedules just didn't work.
No.
Yeah,
all right.
like
sure-
they were pulling their hair out, and we were booked. Blah 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 blah. Whatever. So,
one time I had a mani pedi. It just
Obviously.
well, I mean, there's priorities, right? I mean, come on.
yeah, of course, yeah.
But
I
anyway,
think we're tapped out over here.
I know. I gotta get home.
what's
We're out of
we're wrapping it up. What's the next? What's the last? I should say, for the last thing. What's the next beer coming out?
The next beer coming out?
Oh well,
Something new. Not that you're just
May I
re-releasing
take that
something
one?
new. No.
so I got something I'm working on down at our 112 Lake Street
You
location.
wanna just-
I'm working on.
May I just take the
Yeah,
center
just-
seat here? Camera 1 here. Thank you.
Just for once.
Let me
Damn
tell
it.
you, I'm very excited. I have a new oat pale ale coming out, but
Ooh,
no,
nice.
it's
Oat,
an oat.
oat pale ale.
An oat pale ale.
I'm shooting for 4.8%, but I'm really
So
excited.
a
because-
heavily oated,
Wait a second.
heavily
Is
oated
this-
New England pale.
all right,
Is
everyone
this
settle down.
is this the lowest ABV you guys have ever done at 4.8?
Oh no, not at all. No.
We,
Okay.
we did the whole nano
Josh, let the beer
IPA
stall
thing
out.
for a
We got-
while.
we got to 1.3%.
I used to call them diet IPAs. Remember, I liked that whole thing. Diet IPAs. I called them that.
All right, we should connect for a show just for what's inspiring JB here. But no, all right. So
We will. We'll do that. Yeah.
No. So like a big part of what we do at 112 at our Lake Street location is the fact that we can use so many local ingredients aside from like the art on the wall, the art in the cans, the music on the stage.
The art in the beer.
Is that so much of our components that go into our beer is that we can use local malt, local hops, especially at the scale we're at. So we always use like regionally local Pilsner malt, and we've always had flaked wheat from NEK Grains in the Northeast Kingdom of Vermont. And it's always been like our flaked wheat provider for a lot of our grain bills. But just recently, they grew oats this year. So now we have flaked oats from NEK Grains from the Northeast Kingdom of Vermont. And I'm always excited to use oats in our beer. And I always try to sprinkle them in when I can. But now to say that 100% of our grain bill is Vermont and or regionally local is really exciting. So I have an oat pale coming out. We have an oat pale coming out, with regionally.
But your recipe.
Well, we all collaborated on it. So excited to have
We all.
excited
What's
to have
your
oats from
We all.
finally
awesome.
to use in a beer because I love using oats and the
What's the name?
that comes
Hasn't been
like
made yet.
that comes.
We don't have a
as we
name yet.
Tap it. Whatever's inspiring us that day. What we
Gotcha.
listened to recently. But
Nice.
yeah. So we got a great oat pail coming out with local oats. Oh God, I'm getting filmed.
local oats? There you go. What's the hop bill?
You can be a big star someday.
We have Champlain Valley hops, Cascade in the Whirlpool. Recently,
Champlain Valley Cascade. That's awesome.
yeah, it is awesome, and terroir plays a big part in that. So like
100%.
Yeah. So how does the terroir change the Cascade?
So like
from
Cascade
the,
from like
Very
Pacific
different.
Northwest is like
Yeah.
big, like very piney, very resinous.
Yeah.
And here it's like way more fruit forward. Like I mean, yes,
Cantaloupe?
it's-
More fruit, less cat pee.
that is correct. Yes, we want to
Nice.
move away from like the cat piss or catty tasting notes on those. And then I recently met this guy at CBC from Garston Hops in New Zealand.
Oh yeah.
This like wild Kiwi that didn't even have
Meet
a
him-
boot. He was just
You meet
running
him. You
around
meet him in
remote
Indy,
style.
and
He was just like trapping people who he saw, like that he like loved their breweries, and he ended up coming to our brewery and like we did some hop rubs and met him, and it was great. And I've been loving his hops from the
Hop rubs.
yes, were you?
That's a little That's a little erotic right there.
It is. It was erotic. It was a little.
Josh had 2 beers. He's ready to go.
Yeah, it was very an erotic space. But no, we did some hop rubs. Anyway, they're from the northernmost part of the southern Southland regions of New Zealand. Again,
Or the most of the south.
So, like,
northernmost regions of the southern part.
I know it
Yeah.
sounds crazy,
It's
but
crazy.
like all those New Zealand hops are very like.
The crazy thing is, I know what he's talking
I know
about.
it. I get it. Yeah, I get it.
But I'm telling you, Garston hops, New Zealand hops are a very different take on the New Zealand hops that we all think we know and love. And I've been trying to showcase them in our beers. And so I'm very excited for this one to come out
Yeah.
because I used this Motueka and it's mind blowing. So
Okay, so
oats and
Champlain Valley Cascade and Motueka.
I'm sorry,
Champagne Valley Cascade and
Champlain Valley
Motueka.
Cascade and Garston hops Motueka with
That's
Vermont
awesome.
oats for the first time. I'm
That's
psyched.
awesome.
We should call it the Samurai Shit Slicer.
I think you should call it the Samurai Shed Slicer. 100%.
That'd be a great name for it.
Anyway, sorry, I'll go back to my non-middle seat, but I get very excited. About it, though. I love
Bob,
Is-
get back in here, Bob. Get back in
is-
here.
All right,
Is Bob returning, or is he just casting a shadow
He
over
said that.
everything like he was
He's
earlier?
cascading a shower over everything.
Cascading a shadow, not a shower.
So,
Bob's hammering a turkey club over there.
yeah. He's
There you go.
He's what? He's doing what now?
I just want to. He's hammering. Stop.
Come on back.
I'm
It's all right.
Sign off.
I get very excited
There
about
you go.
ingredients and R&D.
I love it. I love every minute of it. You got it. A couple of quick comments. Brian Bogue, 4th beer. He caught up. He had a 4th beer. Lost
Oh, he still
Colony.
got some.
The Blonde of Frankenstein Halloween version of their blonde ale. And he said he has Legos at his house now.
Man,
And he
Brian,
said
do too.
Kenny from South Park is great. He said,
You killed Kenny. You
"You
bastard."
bastards." There you go. All right. All right. Look, this was amazing. And then we got
Oh,
now that Bob
this
just
is
sat
so
back
much
down,
fun.
we're gonna end the show, right? So there you go. There you go.
Yeah.
we had a
Yeah.
wonderful.
Welcome back, Bob. Goodbye.
Goodbye. There you go. All right.
Gotta take shots.
Before we sign off, the three of you individually, together, whatever. Any messages, anything you want to talk about? Beers coming out, events coming up, what you're doing
Oh,
next year.
look at the love right here.
Absolutely.
That was amazing.
There you go. Coming up for Foam in the next, in the foreseeable future, whatever. But like I said, beers, events, what's on the horizon in 2026
Yeah.
for Foam.
I mean, I guess like to our New Jersey people out there, because that's probably most of the listeners, right? Like,
Mhm.
I would just say, like, check us out online.
Mhm.
We have a beer finder on our site now, so you can see where the beer's been sold. I'd hit up some of the classes.
Oh God, so many places.
I think
in
there's
Jersey
a lot of
where it's
people out there that haven't really tried our beers, so I tend to push people towards that. Dead Flowers, Built to Spill,
She's a pusher.
Tranquil Pills, like that's the stuff.
Cheers.
You know,
Yes.
heading down that way.
There's a lot of people right around Westfield that are
Daylight,
drinking the beer
Face
too.
Up,
So.
Let us know what it is. We have a lot of new beers coming out all the time, but I think, you know, just gaining some traction with those down your way would be great. And we hope to see you at the Atlantic City Beer Festival. That's another thing we're talking
100%.
And if you're
And-
excited to try the foam beer or not, doesn't really
Come-
matter. If you like
yeah.
music or art or just the weird experience, come to
see
Burlington.
us. Yeah,
come hang
see
out.
us.
100%.
112 Lake Street, Burlington, Vermont.
Always something. to
112
do.
Lake Street, Burlington, Vermont. And if you like music
And
and beer
that-
together, AC Beer Fest and up 112 Lake Street in Burlington, Vermont. And
Yes.
if you're around in late April next year, come up
10
and
years.
we'll be there.
Baby. 10 years. That's a big milestone
Decade.
for sure. It's
That's a major milestone. Plan to make it up
Yep.
there.
The first
Absolutely.
time I was there, the first time I was in 112 Lake Street was about nine and a half months after you opened.
That's
That's
awesome.
awesome. One of us
early 2017. I was there.
Yeah,
Either
'cause it
Danny
was
or
all
I were
up-
behind the
we
bar,
all, like,
for
bartended.
sure.
I'm sure one of you poured me, or both of you poured me a beer. So there.
Yeah.
Well, it's time for a visit, so come see us.
When was the last
Yep.
time you were there? That's the first.
The last time I was there was April, late April, early May 20 this year.
Okay,
Oh,
yeah.
no.
So that's the first time you was there.
No, I know. I was making a joke.
Yeah. I've been there. I've been up there like 4 times. I've
That's
been
awesome.
5 times, 4 or 5 times. Yeah.
Well,
Cool.
let us know next time you come up for sure.
For sure.
Absolutely. Well, the next time I come up,
Or we'll see ya.
between now and then, next time it's going to be the 10th anniversary. So
Hell yeah. Awesome.
100%. So
It's
we'll
gonna be
up
a
there. Al and I will be there. We'll celebrate the 10th anniversary and our birthdays at the
That's
same
right.
time.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, that's what it's all about.
Make sure to give them their wax.
Head wax, baby.
He's talking to you guys, not me.
No,
The
yeah.
birthday's kind of things.
Oh, the wax. Yes, I think it's wax.
All right.
Thank you guys so much for having us on. It's been a
Thank
pleasure.
you for coming on the show. We really
No,
appreciate it.
absolutely.
Stick around. We want
Loved
to talk
having
to you
guys
for a
on.
couple of minutes after we sign off. But on that note, we're going to wrap up the show for today. We want to thank everybody for watching. And for those of you just listening to the audio podcast, thank you for listening. Don't forget to visit our website, www.longerm.com. That's LAGERROM.com. And please remember, like us and follow us on all of our social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and of course, our YouTube channel. All of them are at The Lager Room. Remember, we go live with the video podcast on Facebook, YouTube, X, and Twitch every Tuesday night around 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time. And for those of you who just want to listen to the audio podcast, you can do so on our audio host, Spreaker, as well as iHeartRadio, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Odyssey, Audible, Pandora, Amazon Music, iTunes Music, YouTube Music, TuneIn, Podcast Addict, CastBox, Deezer, Podchaser, Listen Notes. Pretty much anywhere you can find an audio podcast, you will find the Lager Room Guys Craft Beer Podcast. And if you haven't done so already, please subscribe to one or more of those feeds, and you will never miss a show. Again, thanks for following along with us. Guys, thank you so much for coming on the show with us tonight.
Thank you.
This was literally
You
an
guys.
awesome show. We loved every minute of this show.
Oh, did you?
Better-
An 8.6. I got an 8.6 tonight. There you go.
What's that mean?
I think you really. I think you got like a.
Is that better than a 6'7"?
Oh, jeez.
7, 6, 7.
I can't believe kids. Like, that's the
There you
thing.
go. Yes, I may be old, but I know. There you go.
We know.
There you go.
Okay, I really
Oh,
know.
please, look. For 6'7", you guys are old. So I mean,
Yeah, you got
It's my 7-year-old. That's like a thing.
there you go.
You guys
Well, my oldest is 32 in January. So there you go. So
There you go. Yeah.
there you go.
Okay.
Anyway, all right. Anyway, all right. But like I said, thank you so much for coming on the show. We really appreciate it. It was an awesome show. We will talk.
This was so much
This
fun.
is so much fun. We'll talk a minute afterwards, and we'll schedule a time for you to come back on too, and especially and a separate show for Josh's Fish Tank Show.
Absolutely, we need to do a fish tank show.
Me and the shit slicer.
You're just the
Yeah.
two of you. We're
Just the two of us talking about
I'll
fish.
sit over here and I'll program the show. We'll get it done. So
There we go.
anyway, but on
Ladies,
that note, we'll wrap up the show for today. Thanks for following along with us. Have a great rest of your week. Have a wonderful weekend. Drink a lot of beer, but drink responsibly. And we'll talk to you next week, folks. Take care. Cheers.
Bye, everybody.
Cheers.